still mirrored. Hi, welcome to the All Signs. There are feelings for you from February 17th through February 23rd. I think I wrote the right dates. Hi, if you're new to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot, very, very happy to have you here. Looks like I did not fix the live stream settings so that it's not going to be mirrored this time. I wrote that backwards, so you're going to think that it's working fine, but I actually wrote that backwards. If any of you know how to reverse the YouTube live stream settings, or if you follow another tarot reader who also experienced the live stream coming up mirrored, and then they somehow found a way to flip it back to the original platform or format, please let me know. Please let me know, because I had to write this backwards so that you guys could see it, because the video is still mirrored. I'll do it if I gotta do it, you know. Nothing's gonna get in my way, but. Hi Janine. Hi Ocean Queen. Hi Allison. Hi Kalis. Hi Melissa. Hi Tammy. Hi June. Hi Kara. Did I even do my intro? Just in case. Welcome to the All Signs There Feelings for You from February 17th through February 23rd. I didn't get much sleep last night. I had to unexpectedly pick up someone from the airport like at 1 in the morning. So if I'm a little bit daft, that's why. Hi Chantel. Oh, before I begin the All Signs, next Sunday I won't be going live. I'll go live on Saturday instead. I've got something big going on next Sunday, something I'm really excited about, but it's going to take all day Sunday. All right. So next week's live stream is going to be on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, just for that weekend. All right. Then it goes back to Sunday mornings after that. All right. If you're new here, hi, welcome. So it's still Aquarius season, so I'm going to start off with Aquarius, and then next week I'll start off with Pisces since we enter Pisces season midweek. All right, so let's just get into your reading. I know what you guys are here for, to snoop on your person. I'm all for it. All right, just give me a moment because I got to write this in backwards format so that way you guys can read it. At least I don't have to do my cake backwards. Oh my God. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what's going on. Happy birthday, Aquarius. You got a few more days left of your birthday. 4 of Swords in reverse wanted to hop out, Aquarius. You may be back on speaking terms with somebody. You may have spent some time in introspection, just trying to figure some things out. But on the flip side, that could be a sign that you may need to pull back a little bit and take a break from someone, and that you're not wanting to at this moment for some reason. It could be read in different ways depending on the spread that I pull. All right, Aquarius. Who's coming towards Aquarius this week, and what's their feelings towards each other? Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius this week? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, Aquarius, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 4 of Wands, their view of you, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. What's going on with you and this person? That's some big energy. Their behavior and actions with you this week, the World card. Your feelings towards this person, the Hermit. Did I not say a second ago that you're either coming out of introspection or you're being guided to? And look what card comes out as your feelings. I love tarot. I absolutely love it. The overall energy influencing you guys the most this week, we have the Strength card and the Empress. Okay, looks like someone's standing on business this week. Someone knows their worth, knows their value, knows what they want. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that super chat, girl. Thank you. So I like it. I like it. I see some movement this week. This looks like a good read. But let me just break it down. So Aquarius, your person's feelings for you this week is the Four of Wands. This is telling me that right now this person is feeling like they are fully open to supporting the relationship. They want to be someone that you can lean on, someone that you can grow with, someone that you can really count on, be your +1 at any event, any Christmas gathering, Hanukkah gathering, whatever the case may be. They want to be there with you. Clarify the Four of Wands for how this person is feeling for Aquarius this week. Clarify the Four of Wands, please. The Nine of Wands. For some of you Aquarians, you and this person had to push that ladder a little bit higher in order to get a higher perspective over what you guys were focusing on or needing to focus on instead, right? Because sometimes when we're in relationships, we tend to focus on different areas that don't need our focus. But if we shift it and we look at what we do need to look at, all of a sudden things start to align for us better. Someone's finally seeing your point of view on something or vice versa. But either way, this looks good. Ooh, 222. 222. Just when I'm looking at this. I feel like with the World card, and I don't know why I said it that way. That was weird. It was like a slow motion. Anyway. With the World card being their behavior and their view of you this week being the Wheel of Fortune, and then seeing the Hermit as your feelings, and then the Strength card, Empress, as the overall energy, that's all major arcanas, by the way. All major arcanas. And these two cards alone talk about a completion of a lesson. Finally understanding what the heck you guys were needing to understand in order to elevate your relationship, in order to move forward in the most beneficial way. Thank you, Benti, for that super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. So Aquarius, this looks pretty good. Some of you guys went through a karmic cycle. Some of you guys cleared out some past life unresolved issues. Okay. I do see Temperance, which is another major arcana, and this is Sagittarius energy. Some of you guys are dealing with someone who you feel really supports you and gets you, or they needed to go through a period of time of possibly almost losing you to understand this. Okay, there's some sort of balance being created. King of Wands, the Tower, something brought you guys closer after like a near hit to your relationship. And if that's not the case, it doesn't have to be that you guys went through a tower together. It could be that someone on an individual level sees something in a different way and doesn't want to focus on other things in their life anymore, and it's helping the relationship prosper, it kind of looks like. Let's take a look at your feelings. I am seeing repeated 9s and I'm seeing repeated 10s. Repeated 3s. Clarify the Hermit for Aquarius's feelings for this person this week. Clarify the Hermit, please. Clarify the Hermit, please. The Five of Swords. Thank you, Frenchie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Aquarius, you're telling me that you and this person are resolving issues after a fallout or after a huge misunderstanding or after, like, I'm almost getting like someone was talking over somebody all the time and didn't hear what someone was trying to say. Or you would send a text message and it's like someone would scan it, miss important details, and just respond to your message without really reading the other message to get the important details, and it created misunderstandings. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like I'm seeing an Aquarius or your person, take it however, as it's sending a message and the other person just scans it quickly to get to the fun part of responding to that message, but overlooking some important details that created a misunderstanding, or this happened verbally, where someone's like listening just to wait for their turn to talk, but is actually not listening to what the other person has to say, and it created some huge misunderstandings. That's what I'm getting. And someone took some time to introspect and to reflect on what needs to be focused on. 8 of Pentacles. And if this is not what's going on just yet, this may be what's happening this week, Aquarius, because remember, this is for the week ahead. So if sometime this week you and your person misunderstand each other, I am being guided to ask you guys to look at something in a different way to avoid something. But if it's meant to be a lesson, it's meant to be a lesson. So they're viewing you as the Wheel of Fortune. They're viewing you as someone that's ready for big changes. ready to step into new timelines, ready to evolve and show significant growth in your life. You don't want to stay stagnant. You're not someone that wants people to look at you 2 years from now and not see any movement in your life, whether individually or in your day-to-day outside world. I mean, if you can honestly look at yourself a year ago and think to yourself, wow, I would not trade places with that version of me, that means you've grown. That means you've grown a lot. If you can honestly look at yourself a year ago and think, ooh, I don't want to trade places with her or him, that's because you've grown. So I'm tapping into an Aquarius that has gone through a lot of spiritual growth, okay? And I love it. I love it. Clarify that Wheel of Fortune. The High Priestess. Now, Aquarius, this person is acknowledging that there's times where you do like go very, very quiet when you're trying to control the narrative. Now, this is this person saying it, all right? It doesn't have to be what's actually going on. It's like when you feel like you're not being heard or you're being misunderstood, you just shut down and you think to yourself, why bother? Why bother talking if someone's purposely looking for ways to misunderstand me? But I don't get that they were purposely doing it. I'm strongly getting that there was a huge misunderstanding here. I would say it if I felt that there was some intentional behavior like that. I would say it. You know I would. But based off what I'm seeing here, I see someone that really wants to move forward with you and be there for you. You guys might have some sort of big change happening in your life that they want to be a part of, especially with that Four of Wands and that World card being here. They want to be a part of some sort of new blessing for you, some newfound success maybe. Temperance again, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like I'm tapping into an Aquarius that's about to be blessed around this time frame, whether financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, I don't know. And this person wants to be a part of it. It's like they have a key, tell that there's something positive going on here. Now, this isn't going to be for everybody, but some of you guys could be pregnant, as it shows me a pregnant woman, okay? Or you're dealing with someone going through a pregnancy. But if there's no pregnancy-related things going on here, I am getting an Aquarius that feels like your solar return gave you a whole new perspective on what you want and what you don't want, and it's giving you a chance to look over what you want your next 12 months to look like and how you want to see yourself 12 months from now looking back at today. And also my voice is going out. So I am getting guided to tell you to maybe go quiet a little bit, spend some time alone reflecting on the last 12 months before your next, it's like your solar return is very important for you to reflect on the last 12 months. So Aquarius, this looks pretty good when it comes to you and this person. I feel like they want to be a part of something with you. Now let's look at the World card. Now when I look at the World card, it talks about reaching new milestones. It talks about closing doors to open up new ones. Sometimes the World card can indicate, a closing of a friendship or a closing of a relationship, but the surrounding energy is not supporting that. What it's showing me is you and somebody went through some sort of lesson together, and now that lesson is being dealt with. People are learning from it, and now the teacher can put that sticker on your grade paper. Now you can go off to the next lesson. Okay, and I got the Magician, Eight of Swords coming through. Someone may have some resistance to change and might try to hold on to the original narrative because the fear of the unknown is too great. But with that Magician being here, I am feeling like you are trying to manifest what you want your relationship to look like. And you're starting off by choosing what's going to fulfill you first and foremost, Aquarius, and then everything else is just going to match. When you're pouring into your cup, that's when things start to line up for you. But when you're pouring from an empty cup, that's when setbacks come in, I feel. Okay? Clarify that Empress and the Strength card. With the Four of Wands being here, with the World card and the Empress, someone here may be getting married this year or accepting someone's wedding proposal. That's not going to be for everybody, but I am getting a wedding for somebody or some sort of blessing to the relationship. Clarify that Empress and the Strength card. Wow. King of Pentacles. Okay, so Aquarius, I feel like there's some changes in your financial situation. It feels good. Some of you guys may be getting a new job, or you're restructuring what you do for a living. Rebranding. Yeah, something is allowing you to not only positively influence your relationships, but it's also helping you in your career sector or how you make long-term decisions. I like this reading, Aquarius. Some of you guys walked away from some BS. Okay, so let's get your person's hidden message for those of you in no contact situations or in situations still kind of confusing. But for those who resonate with this reading, Aquarius, you've got a lot of positive changes here. And if you're not like in a relationship with this person, they're wanting you to know that areas of your life are going to start to improve because of your changed perspective. You got a lot of movement with your finances and your home life and just how you operate. I like it. You could be dealing with a fixed sign. I got Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius in this reading. I have Pisces. I have Virgo. Sagittarius was here earlier. Gemini is here. Libra, but it could be anybody. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. You were my sanctuary. You were the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. There's so much unspoken between us. I need to tell you how I really feel. All right, I hope that helps, Aquarius. Enjoy the rest of your birthday season. I adore ya. On to Aries. All right, Aries. All right, let's see if I can write backwards again. Nope. Hold on, I gotta fix my S. Okay, good. What a girl gotta do. Pisces is at the end of the live stream. I did Aquarius first because it's still their birthday season. Now I'm doing Aries through Pisces. All right, what do we have for Aries this week? Who's coming through for Aries this week? How do they feel about their person? How does their person feel about them? Aries, what do we have for Aries, please? What do we have for Aries, please? Two more shuffles. One. Two. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. All right, your person's feelings towards you this week, Aries. We have the Fool. That's your major arcana. Their view of you. Justice, major for Libra. Their behavior and actions towards you, the Ten of Wands. Your feelings towards this person, the Eight of Swords. And the overall influence to your connection this week, we have Judgment. That's major for Scorpio. Influenced by the Moon and Temperance and the High Priestess. Dang, that's a lot of major arcana. All right. For some of you, Aries, this either sparked a huge spiritual awakening in you or it sparked it in this person. Either way, someone is not going to walk away from this connection the same as they walked into it. I don't know how long you guys have been dealing with each other, whether you just recently met each other or have been in each other's lives, off on, more on, I don't know. But someone's going to be forever changed. Look at all that energy, okay? Now, I am getting somebody here questioning something, and I feel like that's you, Aries. Your person, however, is kind of like, F it, I'm going to go with the flow. So let's dive into their feelings. Right now, we have the Fool energy. When the Fool shows up as how someone feels, it's telling me that this person's ready to have some sort of new beginning start. It's the energy of taking risks, taking chances, going with the flow, going where they feel guided to go. It is someone very, independent right now, because when you think about the Fool, that's the first house. That's you. First house is all about self-identity. What do I need? What would fill my needs? So this person is more focused on themselves versus on the two of you, but they're going for it. Clarify that, Fool. Three of Pentacles. Tell me more. Some of you guys met each other at the workplace, or you hang in mutual crowds, go to the same events. Queen of Swords. And the Seven of Swords. And the Hanged Man. Right now, Aries, I feel like this person's wanting to cooperate, wanting to be a team player, but they can kind of sense that there may be some resistance off of you, especially if you don't fully trust this person. They may be picking up on the fact that you're not fully trusting what their intentions are, why they're here, why they are around you right now. And they're still wanting to come forward anyway, regardless, and maybe through actions, they can earn your trust. But it kind of matches with the fact that you've got the Eight of Swords as your feelings. You don't fully trust the whole situation with this person. Hey, J-Dub. Hi, girl. You don't fully trust the situation. Okay? But with that many major arcana energies supporting the connection this week, I feel like it's all happening the way that it's supposed to be happening. This connection may have been meant to trigger fear and insecurities in you and meant to push this person out of their comfort zone too. Okay? Let me clarify your feelings. Because the Eight of Swords is telling me that you feel very limited on what you can achieve here. You're kind of coming in this week just being like, blah, I don't know if this is going to work out for me. I don't know if I'm going to get what I want. I don't know this. I don't know that. What if they're doing this? What if it's just a lot of, you know, mental mashed potatoes at this point. Eight of Swords is mental mashed potatoes. It's like, clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. The Five of Pentacles. For some of you, Aries, you may have already been shown this person can not show up for you at times. You may feel like this person has already proven it to you that you can't always count on them being there whenever, you know, things get rough for you, or you need a shoulder to cry on, or you need that affirmation that they feel the same way as you. I'm strongly getting an Aries that feels like their person does not offer words of affirmation or any validation in regards to their feelings. That's what I keep getting. It's like you could say, I like you a lot, or I love you to this person, and they might say things like, okay, that's cool, but never like reciprocate those words. And you're like, how does this person feel about me? Even if this is someone that you've been dealing with for a while and you've already heard those words from this person, you know, you've already experienced one letdown with this person is what it's telling me, and that kind of like brought them from an A to an F, and now they're kind of like earning their spot back with you. If this is someone brand new who's never hurt you before, Aries, someone that's never done anything to you, you may be coming off of a fresh ghosting or a fresh situation where you were recently abandoned and you're just trying to like put yourself out there again, but you still have some, you know, unresolved issues related to what may have happened previously. Could be what I'm getting. This person is viewing you as the Justice card. Sometimes that card could represent that you are someone that's been through a divorce already and they know this about you, and you're a little bit nervous about putting yourself out there again. And for those of you who have never been divorced, this person is viewing you as wanting to be straight up not lied to. All right, who wants to be lied to? Why the Justice card for how this person's seeing Aries this week? The Three of Wands. They see you as waiting on, you know, waiting on consistent loyalty, consistent honesty. You want to see that this person can keep up with open communication, honesty, and just being fair to you before you get too excited. It's kind of what it feels like. Now, with the Ten of Wands being this person's behavior towards you, it looks like this person's willing to, you know, alleviate some of the burdens and take it on their own shoulder. Or for others, this is someone that wants to show you that you're worth the effort, even if it's inconveniencing them. Okay? Clarify that Ten of Wands. Clarify that Ten of Wands. But I am getting that something has really changed someone in a big way, and that someone's not going to be the same. I'm strongly getting like a huge spiritual awakening for somebody. And we can have many spiritual awakenings, but this one feels huge. Like Dark Night of the Soul huge. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So Aries, you got someone that's willing to put in the time and investment into the situation, okay, if you want them to. This person is coming towards you in a very sweet way, someone that's very empathetic, someone that has their heart open. I mean, just looking at them in the first card, they look like they're wanting to be very romantic with you, okay? It does feel good. So they're willing to do whatever they need to like earn your trust or earn your trust back for some of you. Clarify the Judgment, the Moon, Temperance, and the High Priestess. The Lover's card, Gemini energy, and then I got the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. So Aries, this is someone that's trying to pull you in. I feel like you're allowing them to pull you in this week. You're allowing it. You're in this energy of, all right, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to let them pull me in. And if this ends up breaking my heart, well, I guess I have to pick up the pieces again. But I'm going to go for it. Okay? You're allowing the process to unfold. Okay? Because with the Lover's card being here, influencing that overall energy, I feel like even if you were to try to pull away, something is going to pull you guys closer, especially if there's like a soul contract. Because with this many major arcanas, I am feeling like you and this person have a soul contract, okay, to go through. I just don't know whose lesson it's for. It could be for the both of you. But I feel like your lesson, if it is a soul contract, Aries, is to rather have loved and lost than to not love at all. Because I feel like you're scared to love this person. Okay, you're scared to love this person, whether it's because you feel like they're not giving you affirmation that they love you too, or if this is someone brand new, you're just scared of getting played. You're scared of getting played. Tell me more about this person's feelings for Aries, please. Tell me more about this person's feelings for Aries. The Strength card, and then I see the Four of Wands. Aries, it feels like this person does want to be someone that you can count on. They don't want you to look at them as someone that's dead weight or someone that is just, you know, all lip service but no action. This is someone that really wants to offer you some sort of support and be there for you. Okay? I feel like you got someone here that might be trying to prove it to you that they're not like the others. Now, back to the ones that have already been mistreated by this person, whether they left you on the cold, didn't show you any support when you needed them. This person may be trying to regain your trust back, but you need it to be something that's observed over time, not something that can happen overnight. Clarify that Lover's card for Aries and this person this week. Seven of Wands. That's the energy of fighting for something, fighting for love, not backing down. You see how this guy is driving in that yellow car and he's going down a specific road, and then while he's driving, he runs into all these tree logs in the way. You know, anyone else would probably just be like, all right, I guess that's not my path. I'm going to turn back around. But instead, this guy is like, screw that. I can deal with this. I can remove these blockages. It's worth it to me because I want to get where I want to go. Screw that. And then he gets out and moves those blockages for them because it's worth it. The end of the road is worth it. Okay? So Aries, whether that be you or this person or both of you both are coming in feeling like falling in love and being with your partner is worth some of the setbacks, within reason, of course. That's not tolerating abuse of any kind. But I am getting that you and someone are trying to pull each other in around this time frame, and there is some nervousness off of your energy. Thank you, Gigi, for that super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. So, Aries, I feel like you and this person are going to go for it, but I am getting that there's a huge spiritual awakening for somebody here. It might be your person, because I feel like you've already been through... No, it could be the both of you, but in different ways. I feel like you both are being affected by this in a good way. This feels good. It feels like it's going to be very helpful for the both of you, whether it works out for the two of you or not. You both are going to gain something from this. Clarify again that High Priestess with the Moon, the Knight of Swords. Okay, I feel like direct, open communication is going to be the best thing for the two of you. And some of you may need to talk about your past trauma, to talk about some of the relationships that have led to one feeling the way that they do, and talk it out. Okay, that would be very helpful so that someone can understand you a little bit more, or you can understand them. But it does look like you guys are trying to work together here. Let's get your person's hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, Aries, I have Leo, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini again. It could be anybody though. All right, let's get the hidden message. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I want you to rewind, learning how to read again. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you moved on. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. Some of you, Aries, someone is wanting a new beginning here with you, but may feel like there's some resistance. And for others, someone's still needing more time to figure things out because something that was said was very painful and someone's still trying to process it. Someone's still trying to digest what they were hearing, okay, and might need some more time. All right, so I hope that helps. I love you, Aries. On to Taurus. All right. Did I do that correctly? I keep messing up on the S's. Okay. All right, Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus this week? Who's heading towards Taurus this week? And what's their story? What's their situation? How do they feel towards each other deep down this week? Taurus. What do we have for Taurus this week? The Wheel of Fortune wanted to get my attention. We'll see if it comes back out. Someone's luck may be finally changing. And I just saw the Ace of Cups. That might also be directed to your work, Taurus. Your luck is changing with your work, maybe. Made some good investments, or you made a good decision for yourself. All right, Taurus in love. Who's coming towards them? What's their story? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my terrific Taurians. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, we had the 6 of Wands. I was tapping into the energy of, like, yes, that's awesome. And I said that twice. I said someone's luck is changing, okay? And when you look at the 6 of Wands, that's all about success. You know, feeling lucky, feeling appreciated, feeling like something's working out in one's favor. It feels good. Someone's feeling happy with something to do with the two of you, whether they're happy to finally get attention from you, if this is someone new that's been trying to flirt with you, or you guys may have gone through some sort of challenge together and you have this person like stoked, okay? They're viewing you as the Page of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards you, the Chariot. Your feelings towards this person, the 4 of Wands. Why is everyone getting good messages lately? I like that. Last week's was kind of gnarly, but this week's nice. What's the overall energy? The Knight of Pentacles. Someone made some really smart long-term decisions. 7 of Cups, 6 of Swords, the Hierophant. Okay, Taurus, I'm getting a couple different messages. I'm getting Group A Taurians that are dealing with someone brand new and it looks really good. And Group 2, where you may have already been in an established relationship with this person and you guys are just having a really good week. A really good week. All right, let's break it down. So this person's feelings for you this week, Taurus, is the 6 of Wands. They're enjoying your attention. For some of you, you're going to an event this weekend together, whether it be a wedding, an anniversary, or a celebration of some sort, and you guys are just having a really good weekend together. The Tower. Now, the Tower in this art depiction shows me two people holding on to each other's hands after some sort of destruction, after some sort of sudden upheaval, or some sort of, you know, event that just left you both being like, whoa, what's going on? But it brought you guys closer instead of apart. Now remember, this is for the week ahead, so it may not have even happened yet. Taurus, whomever I'm tapping into, they're feeling like you guys are like rock stars at this point, like you guys are unstoppable. You might be one of those, you know, couples that people are always trying to throw hate at because you guys have everything going for you, whether you guys are both successful, both good looking, or just get a lot, you guys get a lot of attention is kind of what I'm getting. And you and this person are looking like you're overcoming some sort of obstacle, even though you guys felt like you were being thrown a whole lot of different roadblocks your way. And if that's not the case, you may be dealing with someone that feels like people were pitting you guys against each other. I'm just trying to figure out if this is a new person or someone that you've been dealing with for a while, but it feels like there could have been like something on the outside trying to throw stones at you guys' home. The Wheel of Fortune, and remember how I saw that earlier and I said, let's see if it comes back out. The Wheel of Fortune talks about positive changes, things working out in one's favor. Okay, and then I also see the Eight of Cups. Someone's acknowledging that they either A, have to walk away from some BS in order to support this from going through any challenges anymore. And for others, someone's feeling like they're meeting you right after a really terrible time of their life, unless that's you. It's like someone's looking at the situation thinking, I'm glad Taurus is here while I'm going through all this crap, or I cannot believe I met Taurus after I went through all that crap. It's kind of the energy I'm getting off of this person, Taurus. They're giddy about you. They're giddy about you. Okay? Towers don't always have to be bad towards a relationship. They could be really game-changing for the person dealing with it when it helps them change their perspective. And I think I got that same message for Sagittarius's weekly reading I did yesterday, so you could be connecting to a Sagittarius, so you have that in your chart. But anywho, let's dive into your feelings, Taurus. You're happy about something. You got the Four of Wands. And then I see the Ace of Cups. Some of you, someone told you that they cared about you for the first time at some sort of, you know, +1 event where you may have taken them to a restaurant to meet your friends. Or it feels like something feels like someone freshly said something and it put a huge smile on someone's face. I have the Four of Swords. I'm getting repeated fours for you. And then I got the Emperor on the bottom, another number 4. That's 3 4s. That's 3 4s, Taurus. Some of you might be seeing a lot of 4s around this time frame. And if you look at the Tower, Taurus, it's the number 16, which breaks down to 4 4s. So you, and I just got goosebumps. Look at that chicken skin. So someone's foundation is changing. And it's helping you out, Taurus. So their foundation is going through like a dismantling of some sort, but it's helping yours become more stable. It's like some sort of hardship they're going through, Taurus, actually benefits you. I don't know how else to say that. And I don't want it to sound like you're happy about this person's obstacles, but it's like you're looking at it thinking, wow, if that person didn't go through that, you and I wouldn't have met. If you didn't go through that, I wouldn't be here with you right now. So it's kind of like that. Like you guys are talking to each other and you're like, wow, if we didn't go through that, I would have never have met you. It's going to bug me. I want to know more. Let me get another card on that, but I'm going to use a different set of cards. Hold on for a second. Let me pull out my Dreamscape cards. And then on the bottom, it's the Justice card. Taurus, for some of you, you might be happy that someone went through a divorce in the past because now it freed them up for you, or vice versa. No, I'm not going to go with that one. That was just maybe for 0.00001% of you. What is this Tower about? All I know is you're both happy. You're both extremely happy. Page of Pentacles. A job change, maybe. Maybe someone went through a job loss a while back and it was awful for them, but it took them to meeting you at the workplace and you're like, well, I met my person at my job. For others, tell me more about that Tower. The Strength card, major for Leo. You might have showed up for this person right when they needed you the most, like at their most vulnerable, and it helped them fall for you. Ace of Swords. Right place, right time. Right place, right time. That's all I'm getting, Taurus. So I'm going to leave it alone because I feel like I could go on and I don't want to confuse anybody. But I'm getting right place, right time for someone here, whether you or your person. All I know is someone went through a big change, but it benefited the relationship on the long run. Oh my goodness, look, right underneath the Emperor is the Four of Pentacles. So for you, Taurus, that's 4 4s. 4 4s in your energy. Meanwhile, your person has the number 16, which breaks down to 4 4s. April? April might mean something to somebody. Maybe a plan is being made for April. Moving in with each other in April. Getting a house together in April. Something about April. You're a Taurus. Taurus season, when does that begin? That begins at the last half of April going into May, I believe. It looks good though. I'll leave it alone. Let me just go back to clarifying. So this person's viewing you this week, Taurus, as the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords is that curiosity energy, like snooping, watching someone's Facebook, Instagram, watching someone on tarot, or just asking a lot of curious questions. They're seeing you as very curious into their life. Why the Page of Swords? The Queen of Swords. You're being seen as someone that is asking all the right questions. All right, you're not afraid to go there. You're not afraid to make other people feel comfortable if it means gaining clarity. And I like that, Taurus. I do. I like that. Some of you Taurians have already been through enough BS in your life where those awkward conversations are not so awkward anymore for you. Might still be awkward for the one that you're asking, but now you're in that space of, I really don't care if it's awkward. If it ends up helping me avoid 6 months of hardships or 3 years of betrayal or whatnot, I'm going to ask those hard questions, even if they're awkward for them. If they can't answer those type of questions, then we're not in alignment with each other. It's kind of what I'm getting off of you, Taurus. Yeah, look at that. 3 of Swords on the bottom. Some of you Taurians have gone through enough in your life to where you're like, no. If you can't answer these type of questions, then you're not my person. So their behavior towards you this week is the Chariot. Someone might travel to see you. They might be at a distance, or they travel a lot for their work. Clarify that Chariot. Clarify that Chariot for this person's behavior with Taurus. 2 of Cups. Taurus, you're either falling in love with someone or you're already in love with someone, and some sort of big change in someone's life helped this situation become what it is today. It's the only other way I can explain it. Okay? It's the only way I can explain it. And for some of you, asking those difficult questions may actually help you guys bring each other closer, because maybe this person is attracted to someone that knows how to ask those type of questions and know what they want. I know if someone was asking me those type of questions, I'd be like, wow, thank you for thinking ahead of right now. Like, too many people just focus on instant gratification or what's good for right now, not thinking about the long term. But you're a Taurus. with the Knight of Pentacles being your overall energy with the Seven of Cups, you're pretty much saying, I've got plenty of options around me. And I'm not saying that you got a lineup of guys to talk to or chicks. No, you have more options available to you. You have the option to stay single. You have the option to get married. You have the option to just, travel across the world for a while. You've got that option of just focusing on your career. You've got options, that Seven of Cups is saying. And the Knight of Pentacles is someone that thinks over their choices carefully, and then once a decision is made, they go all in. That's how Taurians roll, okay? Taurians are known for slow and steady, kind of like Virgo, because you want things to have that longevity. You are an earth sign, you're a fixed sign too, which means you like routine, you like structure, you like stability. So you're willing to be uncomfortable in order to make sure that whoever you're pulling into your life is going to help you have a comfortable life for yourself. Because Taurians do crave that. You're the second house. You're all about comforts and, security. And what better way of having security but with another person who gets you? Gets why you always want to make sure you have a stock full of fridge food. How you always want to make sure you have at least some emergency funds in your bank account. You want someone that gets that. Okay? So, Taurus, it looks like you're either been dating someone for a few months or you started off as friends first. And for others, there could be a reunion coming together with someone now that someone went through some sort of oh crap moment of their life where they had to look around them to see who's really there for them, who's really loyal to them, or who could be there for them when times get tough. Because sometimes challenging times is what reminds us that we got to be very picky about who we have in our corner. Okay? Because the wrong people are going to make difficult times even more difficult for us. The right people around will help difficult times feel less difficult. I would rather have a weeny tiny bitty circle of quality people versus quantity of fakers. People that are just there for the good time, opportunists, screw that. So let's get your person's hidden message for those of you who are in no contact with someone. But for the Taurians that resonated with this, you've got a good thing going. You could be dealing with a fixed sign. I got Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. I have Aries here. I have Cancerian energy. Virgo. All of a sudden, it feels like I'm out of breath. Someone may be like on the treadmill while listening or riding their bike. I feel like I'm out of breath all of a sudden. All right, so let's get the hidden message for Taurus. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. No one ever loved me again the way that you did. I never appreciated it until you were gone. For the Taurians in no contact, someone may be going through a oopsie moment. Oh, I forgot you guys can't read that. It's mirrored. Some of you guys are dealing with someone that's going through an oopsie moment, and it's giving them a wake-up call that they made the wrong choices of who they have in their corner. You are reliable, dependable, the bulls. When times got tough, I gave up on you too soon. So for some of you Taurians, you may have gone through a tower with someone, and instead of it bringing you guys closer, it freaked this person out. You were in my home, and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. 3 of Cups. Some of you Taurians got friend zoned because someone couldn't handle their feelings for you. It's not mirrored on your phone because I've been writing it backwards. You're seeing the chalkboard on the left side, but it's on the right side for me. I got to figure out how to fix that. I really do. So again, if any of you guys watch any other readers who had that same issue, but they figured out how to fix it, please let me know what they did. I will greatly appreciate it. Because writing backwards is awful. See, I'm going to write it backwards. This is what I do for you guys. That shows you how much I love you guys. Did I do that right? Oh, thank you so much. Where's your name? Saint Tino, thank you so much. And you're welcome. I appreciate that. Oh, just a reminder, you guys, I am not on TikTok. There's actually someone who has almost 30,000 followers on TikTok pretending to be me. So don't book any readings with that person. I'm not on TikTok. I do have a private account under the name Baddison Intuitive Tarot, but it's just for personal use right now. I think I have 1,135 followers on that one. It's requests only. But it's not me on that TikTok, okay? So please don't give any money on TikTok to anyone asking you for a reading, things like that. Just protect yourselves. Anywho, now let's go on to Gemini. All right, what do we have for Gemini this week? What do we have for Gemini this week? Who's coming towards Gemini? Who's coming towards Gemini this week? And what's their situation looking like? Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? 2 more shuffles for Gemini. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Gemmy gems. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 8 of Cups. Their view of you this week, the Ace of Swords. Their behavior and actions with you this week, the 2 of Cups. Your feelings towards this person, the 3 of Pentacles. And the overall energy, the Death card, influenced by the 10 of Swords. Oh, my Lanta. Gemini, your person may be telling you some big truths this week. There's something that they're dealing with that they're going to get ready to tell you about. I don't know if they're going through a big loss in their life, or a health scare. I don't like to talk about health on my channel, but that just came through, so I gotta honor it. I don't feel like it's related to you though, because they're behaving to you as the 2 of Cups with the Ace of Swords. That doesn't make sense if it's related to you. It could though. You might get some upsetting news this week, but it still is not enough for you to not want to work together with them. Let me just start clarifying. Maybe this is you. Yeah, that might be you, because you're the one being seen as the Ace of Swords, Gemini. You may be the one that's telling this person something, and it makes this person feel like you got to turn your back on it temporarily. Okay? That could be what I'm getting. Like maybe you're telling this person, look, I just got out of something. I thought I was ready to date, but I guess I'm not. Can we just be friends right now? Or there's something else. So let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let's start with the 8 of Cups. Could be a Scorpio that you're connecting to. Why the 8 of Cups for how this person is feeling towards Gemini this week? They definitely see your back facing the opposite direction of what they want to see. Why the 8 of Cups? Why the 8 of Cups? The Knight of Swords, that's Gemini energy. When you look at the Knight of Swords, it's that knight that's rushing in with that Ace of Swords in their hand, which is coming in with news, coming in with information. And you're being seen as the Ace of Swords this week. So this person is confirming you're the one that's sharing this news. Okay? You're the one that's coming in with this news. And if it's not news per se, it's you asking some very important questions, kind of like what I just had for Taurus. Some of you Geminis may feel like you have to like play your words carefully for some reason, whether it means you have an awareness that this person might take things personally at times, might come off sensitive at times, and you're trying to like pick your words wisely maybe, which is not something that the Knight of Swords usually does. Usually the Knight of Swords is like, no, whatever's on my brain, it's coming out here. You guys like talk in the flow, okay? But you may feel like yep, look at that, the Magician, just as I'm saying that. Some of you Geminis may feel like you have to manipulate some of your words so that it doesn't get misunderstood. Or that's your person, take it however it resonates, okay? But I am getting someone trying to finesse how they're approaching a topic this week. When you think about the Magician is all about having the tools needed to help you through situations and using those tools wisely. And with you being a Gemini, your toolbox is filled with your ability to communicate with people. You are a top communicator. You are the third house. Your way with words, some of you are very linguistically intelligent. Look up that meaning if you don't know what it is, but I'm sure you probably already know. You're really good with words, okay? You're really good at relaying and conveying what's on your mind so that the person that is listening to you understands where you're coming from, so there's very little room for misunderstandings unless someone's going out of their way to purposely misunderstand you because they got a stick up their butt and they want to fight, right? But you're doing that with this person this week because you're trying to get an outcome to work in your favor. Let's clarify your energy. You've got the Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys met this person at the workplace, or you met them through networking with other people, okay? Or you met them at an event where you guys have similar things in common. Why the Three of Pentacles for Gemini? The Nine of Swords. Something is giving you a lot of mental mashed potatoes right now, Gemini. You're stressing, you're worrying, and that could be why you're trying to figure out how to talk to this person in the best way to where you can walk away feeling more in control about what's happening around you. All right, because you don't want to stress. There's something you're stressing about. I keep on getting pinged back and forth between it being your person talking to you, then it goes back to you talking to this person. So you're really going to have to know your situation. Let's clarify that Ace of Swords. Why the Ace of Swords? This one wanted to hop out. Six of Pentacles. They do see you wanting to give to this because you feel like something is going to be reciprocal. Okay. But it feels like some of you guys really need to have a conversation this week to help create some sort of breakthrough if there's a block going on. Page of Pentacles and the Hangman. Now, when the Hangman is how this person is seeing you with the Ace of Swords, they see you as someone that knows how to gain a different perspective on things. You're not someone that is closed-minded. You're not someone hypocritical. You're not somebody that is just going to be like, nope, my way or the highway. You're someone that will listen with your ears and communicate effectively. Communication is just not communicating verbally. It's how you listen too. So this week, Gemini, you're doing a really good job at communicating with this person this week to where if there was a desire to walk away or give up or look at the situation as a block right now, you're talking to this person in a way that is persuading them to not go anywhere. If this person was considering walking away, or if you were the one considering walking away because of a situation that was just too time-consuming or stressful for you, you're talking to them in a way that gets them to say to you things that you need to hear to help you feel more confident. I think I lost you guys. I think I confused you guys. I'm going to go for it. Let's dive into the Two of Cups. I feel like whoever's meant to hear this knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? Whoever's needing to hear this message knows exactly what I'm trying to convey. Why the Two of Cups? Why the Two of Cups as this person's behavior with Gemini? The Sun. Yeah. Whatever you guys are talking about this week, it kind of shifts the perspective from doom and gloom to being more optimistic. That's pretty much what that's saying. So it feels like, Gemini, you and your person start off the week feeling like, I don't know if this is going to work out, or we got this going on, I got that going on, this just happened, that's going on. But it's like someone's ability to communicate effectively and to hear the other person leads to a really good conversation where you guys figure out a way to create some sort of balance with that Six of Pentacles. Okay? That's a really good outcome right there. I want to clarify this Ten of Swords in the Death card, though. I mean, for someone here, they may have lost a loved one and is like, I just need to be alone right now. And someone is instead saying, hey, I could be there for you. I could show you support. Clarify that Ten of Swords in the Death card. The High Priestess and Judgment. For some of you Geminis, you may be trying to work out something with someone that maybe you had in your mind that you need to just call things off with. But something is changing your perspective. Open communication, I feel like, is helping you both understand where you both are coming from and fill your fears with more clarity, so where it's not as scary anymore. I mean, do you know clear communication could save a lot of our problems in this world today, where two people can really have a calm discussion and talk about one's fears and insecurities and offer suggestions to make things better or seem more relatable or understandable. It could help. So Gemini, it feels like this week, you and another person may be starting off the week feeling like something is out to like bring you both down or leave someone feeling very insecure about what they're building. But then this Ace of Swords with the Magician and the Knight of Swords allows someone to see something in a different perspective before making any final decisions with that Judgment card. I'm also getting someone benefiting from a little quiet time alone with their own thoughts. Okay, that would be very beneficial. So maybe someone needs a little bit of a couple days to themselves before having this conversation, so someone can take it all in. What would be the best way of approaching this to where it won't be word salad that comes out and instead something that's really helpful. Okay. Did you say Chucky in the Field of Sunflowers? I'm never going to see that any different now. You guys freaking crack me up. I'm never going to look at that card any other way now. Thanks. Chucky in the Field of Sunflowers. Got it. Noted. Anything else for Gemini? Oh, shoot. Anything else for Gemini? We got the Devil. Now, with the Devil showing up, I am getting that this week there may be some sort of situation external to the two of you that might be trying to drive a wedge between the two of you. Okay? And the only way that that could be beneficial if two people stop connecting with each other. You see how these two people are not even looking at each other? They're just focused on their phones, creating that space for this Devil to whisper in this person's ears things that don't help the relationship. You know, this Devil is whispering in this dude's ears, you know, hey, text that ex-girlfriend of yours. She's not paying attention. Or go on that corn site. You know, the Devil's trying to influence this person to, like, you know, be up to no good. Or, you know, making someone feel insecure about something. And then I got the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. So, Gemini, I am getting that there's a potential threat at the start of the week for you and somebody. But if someone can really, like, spend some time alone with their thoughts and just, like, pay attention to the energy around them, we're about to find out a solution. So that way something doesn't have to, like, be done or be paused or whatever the case may be. Because someone's tempted to, like, pause something because they're looking at something from a negative standpoint instead of shifting their perspective. Yeah, Ace of Swords right underneath that. Give me more on what this obstacle is. Please give me more on what this obstacle could be. Ten of Pentacles. Could be a family situation. And with the Chariot right underneath that, there could be long distance. That's a factor. Maybe you and someone live too far away and someone's feeling very apprehensive about whether they can keep up with a long distance relationship. For others, someone travels a lot for their job and someone's feeling like they can't seem to find a partner because of their career is keeping them all over the place, not able to settle down. And for others, there could be family members that are, like, putting some sort of hardship on this relationship. Okay, so take that however it resonates. Let's get your person's hidden message, Gemini. You could be connecting with a Leo, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Capricorn this week. I also have your energy here. Virgo is here. Leo, I think I already said. Cancerian energy. All right, hidden message. Please rock that like and subscribe button for you, girl, if you haven't already. I appreciate you. You were my sanctuary. You were the only person that I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. I'm in love with you, and I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. I always look for you at airports as if we'll be at the same place in the world. Yeah, someone definitely lives at a distance from somebody here. All right, so I hope that helps, Gemini. I love you. On to the Cancerians. All right. Okay. I always have trouble with the N's and the S's. All right, Cancer, let's take a look. Burt's Bees break. Hold on for a second. All right. What do we have for the Cancerians? Cancer. What do we have for Cancer this week in love? Who's heading towards them this week? What's their situation looking like? What's their story? What do we have for Cancer this week? What do we have for Cancer this week? What do we have for Cancer this week? Cancer. What do we have for Cancer this week in love? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer, your person's feelings towards you this week. We have the Hierophant. This is major for Taurus. Their view of you this week, the 2 of Cups. Wow, that card keeps on coming out. Their behavior and actions, we have the 3 of Swords. Your feelings towards this person, the 9 of Wands. And the overall energy influencing the 2 of you this week, we have the Fool, Aries energy. The Queen of Wands, that's Aries again, but also Leo and Sagittarius. Eek. And then the Page of Swords. All right. Something's definitely going on between the 2 of you. I feel like Cancer, someone's viewing you as a special part of their life. Even if it's someone that you just recently met or someone that's been in your life for a bit, this person's viewing you as someone very important in their life, and they're trying to move in a way that is responsible, while at the same time trying to also just connect to their faith and feel what their faith wants them to do. I am getting that someone's feeling a bit heartbroken about something that's going on in their life, whether it's directly related to you or something else. All right, let's start clarifying. This week, their feelings towards you is the Hierophant. Why the Hierophant for how this person is feeling about Cancer this week? Someone's getting a dog. Clarify that Hierophant. Clarify that Hierophant. Clarify that Hierophant. Clarify that Hierophant. The High Priestess. And then I got the 2 of Wands. Cancer, your person's feeling like this week they're really needing to put some emphasis on their alone time. Okay? I'm feeling like they're being quiet this week. They're being quiet this week. And I feel like that's because they're getting prepared to make a very important decision. They've got this map in their hand and they're trying to map out what is the best way to move forward. What is going on with this person? This feels very deep. Interesting. They feel like you guys have similar values, similar beliefs, and they really like that about you. But there's something that they're insecure about. And they really are trying to connect to both their faith in religion and spirituality at this time. So they might be someone that, you know, likes to read the Bible from time to time, but also is big into their spiritual work. You know, this is someone that, you know, knows how to have a nice balance as it helps them navigate their decisions. They feel like they can benefit from both practices at this time, okay? An Amber Alert. King of Cups, Ace of Swords. What is this person trying to tell me? They don't want to tell me. That High Priestess is telling me to zip it. They don't want me to share this. Cancer, this person doesn't want me to share this, at least not right now. It looks like they're getting ready to share it with you, though. It's something that they will give you information on when the time is ready. But they don't want me to airing out their feelings right now. I'm kind of tempted to pull another card, but another part of me is like, come on, back off. Yeah, Cancer, this person doesn't want me to share how they feel just yet, but it feels like in due time they're going to share it with you anyway. Because I got that King of Swords and I got the Ace of Swords. All right, I'll get back to that. I got to respect them, though. All right, I got a code of ethics I like to follow. All right, so let's dive into your feelings, Cancer. You got the Nine of Wands. Why the Nine of Wands for how this person feels, or how Cancer feels about this person? Why the Nine of Wands for how Cancer feels about this person? Why the Nine of Wands? The Seven of Pentacles. And the Empress. Wow, Cancer. You feel like this person is like amazing. You feel like this is someone very nurturing. You feel like this is someone very beautiful. You feel like this is someone that really like is a good person to build a life with. And flip it for the fellas, okay? This may be how, you know, someone's feeling about you. I'm getting like a reverse message for you, depending on how you're watching it or your position, your role in their life, okay? If, because I'm getting like the feminine over here and the masculine over here. Remember, there's no genders in my readings. We all carry masculine and feminine energy. What this is telling me is that whomever I'm tapping in for your person, Cancer, they're coming in more as the masculine energy. Okay, who's feeling like they need to keep their feelings to themselves for right now, but in due time they will share it with you. And then I'm getting your feelings towards them, okay, as the feminine. But it can definitely be reversed depending on how you see yourself. Ace of Cups and the Empress. I'm strongly getting a Cancer that feels like you've gone through a lot of hardships, more so than your everyday person. It's like you feel like your love life has been nothing but fatigue. Okay, the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is telling me, Cancer, that your love life in general, whether love with family members, love with your friends, love with your lovers, you feel like it has not been easy for you. It starts off really good, but all of a sudden people push back and don't go up that ladder anymore. And, you know, you got to start all over again. It's like, when is this ever going to change? When am I ever going to get to that top of that ladder and just have my person there? Why do I have to get back down and just go back up again? Something like that. But there's something that is being developed behind the scenes, especially with the Seven of Pentacles being here and this Empress with a baby bump. All right, something is in the development stage, not ready to be born to someone just yet. Something is in the works. We don't see what's really happening for us until it actually happens. So it's really hard to have faith that something is working out in our favor. We just don't have physical proof of it yet. Okay? So this person's viewing you this week as the Two of Cups, Cancer. The Two of Cups is when someone views you as someone that they feel like they have a shared contract with, a soul contract, to come into this lifetime and learn from each other, to help each other in some way, whether to trigger each other to heal, you know, push each other to transform your lives, whatever the case may be. This person is viewing you as someone that is going to leave an impact. Why the Two of Cups for how this person sees Cancer this week? The Queen of Swords. the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right, for some of you Cancers, this person feels like you're trying to outrun them when it comes to running away from the relationship. Yeah. It's like this person is viewing you as someone that is trying to outrun them running from this relationship. But you guys are still here energetically in the relationship. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if you guys are trying to outdo each other on who can be the avoidant, who could be the runner in the relationship because of you guys' past experiences with prior traumas or prior letdowns or prior failed attempts at finding true happiness. It's like you both are competing with who's going to be the one that runs away first. Kind of like that energy of, oh, I'm going to break up with them before they break up with me. But how do you know that that person was going to break up with you? Now you'll never know because you took off. But you didn't take off because you wanted to take off. You took off because you didn't want to get abandoned. But what if you never were to get abandoned? So Cancer, I feel like this person's keeping their feelings for you to themselves right now because they're still trying to understand and process what the heck is going on between the two of you. And they don't want to be vulnerable yet until they can process it on their own. And I feel like you're kind of saying similar things, but not really. You're comfortable with sharing your feelings over here, but you're also kind of like feeling like the last man standing when it comes to your relationships with people. Like I have a Cancer that feels like the last man standing or the last woman standing. Like you're always the last person to, you know, give your all to a relationship. You're the last one to text before someone stops texting back. You're the one that puts in all your effort before realizing no one's putting that effort in return. But what I'm getting off of this situation is that this person was different. This person was different. But instead, you did it first because you were so used to the pattern of being the last person standing in a relationship that you decided to run before they could leave you the last person standing this go around. But it looks like you guys were not meant to run. What are you guys doing? You guys are both stressing me out. It's okay. I'm up for the challenge. It's like the two of you were supposed to break that pattern with each other. But because of the pattern, you both freaked out and took off. Or you're about to this week if it hasn't happened yet. Because this person's working off of the Three of Swords. And you're working off of the Nine of Wands. You both are working off of hurt and fatigue when it comes to each other because of things that happened before you both came into each other's lives. But something was supposed to break the cycle. Something was supposed to break that pattern. Kind of like generational trauma, generational curses. Like, say you're from a family dynamic where all the line of Cancers in your life, or your moms or your dads, all dealt with similar hardships in their love life. And you were the one meant to be born to break that pattern for your family generations going forward. Okay? But something kind of disrupted that. You carried on the burden of generations prior, and it triggered you to run before they could run. Something like that. Let me clarify that. Queen of Wands and the Fool. What is this person trying to tell me? Clarify that Queen of Swords and the Fool. The Four of Cups. Look at that. That's Moon and Cancer energy. Cancer, the Four of Cups can be that place where we go where we're just wanting to feel sorry for everything that we've been through. All right. It's that place where we go where we're like, it's not going to work out. What's the friggin' point? I'm not doing it. Nope. I'm not doing it. It's a very like, I don't know, losing interest in the process of finding a partner. Even if you still want to find a partner, it's experiencing that fatigue, that chip on the shoulder, that feeling you get where you just want to kick hands and be like, screw this. I don't want to deal with it. Even if you're feeling something for somebody. Cancer, I feel like this is someone that you have a soul contract with, and the contract is to break some sort of pattern in your lives individually or some sort of generational pattern in your line of family members. Like if your grandparents, you know, had a unhealthy dynamic where grandpa got drunk all the time, grandma was just taking care of everybody and keeping it together, and then your parents wanted to break that pattern, but they too fell into that pattern of dad drinking, mom keeping it together, and now this time around you're like, I am not doing that this time. I'm going to make sure I have a healthy relationship so that way I can show my future kids what a healthy relationship could look like. But something kind of like interrupts that, but I still feel like there's hope here. This is getting deep. This is getting deep. Clarify that Page of Swords. The Five of Cups and the Tower. Look at that, Cancer. You and this person, I feel like, were brought to each other to break the pattern of the relationships prior to the two of you or in your family tree. Something like that. Something like that. You see how towers usually break people apart? This one actually brings you guys closer. And it's connecting to the past, Five of Cups. It's like the universe brought you an opportunity to break the code, to break the pattern that you have been experiencing in your love life or in regards to your family life. Or that's flipped for somebody. But it only helps if someone comes in and communicates their feelings, and someone's shut down for some reason. Someone's scared to let someone know how they're truly feeling about the situation because of that fear of, what if I'm not meant to break it? And this is meant to be another episode of me getting my heart broken and having to pick up the pieces all over again. So it's like you guys are trying to outrun each other. And then I went to pick up my clarifying cards, and the Four of Wands hopped out, and then I got the Six of Cups. Some of you Cancers, you're meant to break the pattern of failed relationships in your lineage. Take that however it resonates, or it's your person. All right, some of you Cancers may already be married to this person, and you guys have kids together, and you guys went through a tower in your relationship, and you guys are not talking to each other right now with that High Priestess because this person is trying to figure out how to connect to their faith and their spirituality on how to move this forward. Okay. I feel like there's a lesson here, Cancer, and I gotta let that go now. I'm gonna move on to your person's hidden message. I feel like this is gonna resonate with the right person or people, okay? But I feel like I'm talking to a Cancer that is meant to break the pattern in some regard, whether on an individual level in your own day-to-day life and how you see your relationships, or in regards to generations before you. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I have Pisces here. I have Libra here, strong Taurus. Aries is here. Leo is here. Libra. I think I already said Libra. That's the main ones that came through, but it really could be any zodiac sign. It could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl, if you haven't already. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. Yeah, I definitely tapped on to someone wanting to work on themselves so that they can be at, you know, at the level they want to be in, feel complete on their own, which is good. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. Someone may have needed to take a break from the relationship to really work on themselves, but is not comfortable with the break, but knows the break is necessary for someone here, especially if someone's on a spiritual journey, all right, needing to figure themselves out first. I hope that helps, Cancer. I love you. On to Leo. Hi, Leo. Oh, you're welcome, Melanie. You're welcome. All right, I see all the lions showing up in the chat. Welcome, welcome. All right, what do we have for Leo this week? What do we have for Leo this week? I need some new clothes. I'm sick of wearing the same clothes all the time. I don't have a big wardrobe. I've got clothes that I've worn for the last 15 years in my closet. Anyway, just babbling. Just babbling. I get attached to clothes and I never let them go. All right. What do we have for Leo this week? Maybe a Leo needed to hear that. Go out and get yourself some clothes. Pick out clothes that expresses yourself. You are the 5th house. You're all about creative expression, showing your personality and how you dress. Just don't get into debt. What do we have for Leo? 2 more shuffles for Leo and whoever they're dealing with. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Leos. All right, Leo, your person's feelings towards you this week. We have the 7 of Swords. You've got someone that feels like you're avoiding the truth or avoiding speaking up about something, whether you're afraid to hurt their feelings or you're afraid of what you hear in return when you start this conversation. Someone's feeling like you're avoiding something. And if that's not the case, I'm definitely tapping into someone that feels like there is a lack of trust going on here with the relationship itself or with a specific situation. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Their view of you this week, we have the Magician. Beautiful. I like that. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the High Priestess, major for Pisces, and that's Gemini and Virgo. Your feelings towards this person, Leo, the 4 of Pentacles, you are playing it safe. And look, you look like you're buying some purses. I just said go get yourself a new wardrobe, and here you are. But the 4 of Pentacles is penny pinching, so being frugal. So getting yourself some clothes, but getting some good deals. That's funny how I just said that. What's the overall energy? The 8 of Pentacles. Influencing that, we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so let's clarify why this person feels this way, Leo. We got the 7 of Swords. Why the 7 of Swords for how this person feels towards Leo? They're definitely looking at you as if you're being more quiet about something and focusing on manifesting in other areas of your life. So you might be throwing your attention to your work and career right now. Clarify that 7 of Swords. The Empress. This person feels like you are very good looking. You are very nurturing. You've got that presence about you that just makes people feel like just being around you, they're going to be blessed, or they're going to be cared for, or they're going to be enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay? But they're still feeling like you're not expressing yourself too much with them. Like they can sense that you're being very careful with what you share with them, even if you're still being loving and nurturing. It's like you're being careful. You're picking and choosing your words wisely with that 4 of Pentacles energy. You see, the 4 of Pentacles, that's the energy of keeping things surface level while safeguarding your heart. Because you rule the heart, Leo. Your heart is very big, and the wrong people can take advantage of that. So if you look at the 4 of Pentacles, that purse is blocking your heart chakra, as if you're putting material stuff, your work, your career, your money, everything before what your heart is telling you about the situation. All right, you're trying to distract yourself. I got the Hanged Man. So, Leo, it's like this person feels like they're still getting that experience with you that they really like about you, but they can sense that there's some sort of difference in your behavior. Like if you were someone that would tell them everything that you're going through, tell them everything that you're up to, even to the point of sharing what you had for lunch, they're feeling like you're being more reserved with what you share with them right now, okay? Because maybe you don't trust them anymore. Let's clarify your feelings. Maybe that will help me. Ooh, and then I see the 3 of Swords. And maybe this person didn't even earn this lack of trust, but maybe you've had some experiences leading up to this person that's left you feeling like you can't just trust everybody, sadly. Why is the 4 of Pentacles how Leo feels? 6 of Pentacles. You feel like you've been more than generous with this person, to get what you deserve in return, and you're not going to give a penny more of your time until you see it reciprocated. Ooh. Yeah, look at this art depiction. You see how you're holding your purse, and in this Six of Pentacles, it's the energy of being generous. Now, it doesn't have to be a financial thing. I'm going to give you multiple scenarios, Leo. For some of you, you feel like, remember, time is our most valuable currency. So even though it shows pentacles, it could represent time. So Leo, you may have felt like you've been giving your time generously to this person, Six of Pentacles, and now you're not going to give a penny more of your time, Four of Pentacles, until you see it reciprocated, Six of Pentacles. Okay? Just how my brain works when it comes to tarot. I got a Virgo Mercury. It's showing me that. Just use this, for however you see fit. Okay? Thank you, Andrea. I'll read that after the live stream. Thank you so much. You're being very frugal with the time you pour out to this person this week, Leo, until you see that you're going to get that back, that energy back towards you. So this person may be noticing that you're being different, or withholding some information, or withholding some of your time and attention, and they see it as a broken trust between the two of you. But I'm seeing it as not that you lost trust in this person, but that you don't want to be the one pouring from your cup and no one pouring into your cup, because that's not cool. That's not cool. So it's nice that this person feels like you're very generous and you're very giving, like the Empress is, but she also needs that reciprocated in order to give back some more. Something like that. You're like, yeah, I've been texting this person all week and I'm sick of initiating the contact. They can text me if they want to talk to me. Could be the vibe I'm getting off of you. Or I've been paying for every dinner the past few weeks. They can at least treat me to a coffee or something. Could be what I'm getting off of you, Leo, because you're a very generous person. All right, let's dive into their feelings again. Please dive into this person's feelings for Leo again. Now remember, roles could always be reversed, okay? Clarify the Empress, Seven of Swords. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, Leo, this person feels like you've got your back facing them, okay? You got your back facing them as if to say that, turning your back on them is by turning to face yourself and give more to yourself if you felt like you're just being taken advantage of or not appreciated. So yeah, look at that. And Queen of Wands, Leo energy. So for a lot of you Leos, I feel like it breaks your heart to turn your back on someone that you really want to give a lot of attention and support to, but it's what you feel like you need to do to ensure that they know that you've got to have it balanced in some capacity, okay? It's just, where's the Emperor card? I have the Empress here, but I don't have the Emperor card, which tells me that it's not a supportive partnership. One person benefits while the other person is feeling like, wow, you're just taking everything I'm offering you, okay? So they're viewing you as the Magician, which is telling me that they're viewing you as looking into your bag of skills and tools to manifest the outcome that you feel like you want for yourself. You're being seen as someone that can manifest what you want really quickly. Clarify the Magician for how this person is viewing Leo. They may see you doing really well work-wise or in other endeavors. Why the Magician? King of Wands, Leo energy. We just saw the Queen of Wands a second ago, Leo, which tells me that you're trying your best to stay balanced in both your masculine and your feminine energy. You're nurturing both, energies to create some sort of success for yourself. Okay? So for this week, Leo, this person may see you as someone that's taking straight up action towards many endeavors in your life, and you're not nurturing this person as much as you were previously. Okay? It's kind of what that's feeling like. And then I got the Sun on the bottom. That's a lot of Leo. Some of you guys may be dealing with a fellow Leo, or that person's got strong Leo placements too. I can't unsee the Chucky in the field of sunflowers. Someone misses your smile if you guys haven't talked to each other. Someone misses your smile, how you carried yourself, or they liked how they felt having the smile directed at them. Or if you're still like in contact with this person, Leo, if you do decide to pull away, that's what they're going to miss the most about you. Okay? How your face lights up. So their behavior is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is seeking spiritual guidance. It's connecting with one's intuition, one's spiritual team, spirit guides to figure out, what do I do here with this situation? Why the High Priestess? It's also someone being quiet. The Knight of Wands in reverse and the Three of Swords in the upright. Leo, someone may be acknowledging that there was some inappropriate behavior towards this relationship, whether someone's seen it as a conquest or someone was just being a player and just craved attention. Someone's acknowledging, oh, great. You know, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said it like that. I shouldn't have acted like that. Something like that. Because the Knight of Wands in reverse is a freaking player. It's someone that, you know, plays games, plays with your heart, you know, or just flirts with everything that's walking, you know. And I feel like someone's really needing to spend some time with themselves to figure out why you're feeling this way. Give me more on their feelings for Leo. I still feel like there's something that they're not telling me. But you see a lot of value in this person, Leo. You do. You feel like this is someone that is worth figuring something else out. Another solution, maybe. You don't want to walk away from this person entirely, and neither do they with you, but something needs to change. Give me more. Justice, Libra energy. Something needs to become more balanced. That's the message I've had this entire time, Leo. If you're giving to someone, whether it's time, energy, resources, your heart, and you're not getting all those back, or one of them, it creates an imbalance and it starts to affect many areas of your life. Okay? Yeah, and there's the Six of Wands on the bottom. Like for some of you Leos, if you're giving too much to another person without getting it back, it's going to start playing out in maybe your work not doing as well as it could because of the imbalance from your love life. You know? That's something to think about. That's something to think about. Clarify that Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. The World card. Yeah, I have a Leo that's getting ready to complete a cycle. So that way you continue to create success in your life and growth. Okay? You're climbing up that ladder. No matter how fatigued you feel and how tired you feel, you're still going up that ladder because you know that's going to eventually lead to you getting a higher perspective and being able to like learn something from this experience and learn from it to not go through it again. Yeah, Ten of Wands. I feel like a lot of you Leos may be at the point where a cycle is getting ready to close out for you. It feels good. It feels good. I still need more energy off of your feelings for them and their feelings for you. I feel like someone's still not telling me something. And I'm nosy, so let's find out. Give me more on how this person feels about Leo, please, this week. They definitely feel like you've changed, but that you're still you. That you're just changing a little bit in regards to how you treat them. The Emperor. So we have the Empress as their feelings for you, and then I get the Emperor. This is you really, like, you know, standing on business here, essentially. I said that earlier with the King and Queen of Wands. It really is a powerful person who can, you know, deal with the masculine side of them and the feminine side of them in order to get something to work in their favor. Okay? This is beautiful, Leo. That's beautiful. Okay? Give me more on how Leo feels. Give me more on how Leo feels. Seven Wands. You're just putting up some boundaries this week, Leo, is all. You're just putting up some boundaries. Nothing to write home to mom about. You're just putting up some boundaries. If you start to feel like you're doing more in a relationship, this is you just scaling it back a little bit to just remind someone that it's your turn, so to speak. Okay? Dub standing on business. I know, she's an awesome chat bouncer. Thank you, J-Dub. The Death card and the Rebirth and the High Priestess and the Lover's card. Leo, I feel like there's a side message here for you. I feel like there's a side message for you. Some of you Leos are looking at how you see relationships in a whole new perspective, and you're going to see how that's going to benefit you in the future, not just with love. There feels to be like this, there's just this level up for you right now. I mean, look at all these major arcanas. Look at all that. It's all major arcana. Well, this one's a bonus card in this tarot deck, but bonus card, which is I'm seeing it as like a major arcana, but with more power to it. Major, 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 major. I feel like, Leo, this is a chance for you to have a glow up and step into that Emperor, Empress really strongly, okay? Where you know how to be loving and nurturing, also knowing how to be assertive and not to be messed with. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So if someone has to get, demoted in your attention to them, how you were treating them, in order for you to put up some boundaries, then tough. It's better to do that than to close the chapter on them altogether. You're at least giving them a chance to correct it. That's very generous of you. You're at least giving this person to correct it before you accept that, yeah, not worth it. You're giving this person a chance to correct it. So let's get your person's hidden message. You could be dealing with a fellow Leo. I got so much Leo in this reading. I also have Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Libra. That's the main ones that wanted to come through, but it could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I appreciate you. I should have believed in you. You always had my best interests at heart. Some of you Leos, you really did have someone's best interests at heart, and they questioned your intentions. They questioned why you were being generous. They questioned why you were just so, freeing with your time, energy, and resources, not realizing that you just love to make people happy. That was just something that you like to do when it's someone that you cared for. Heck, with anybody. You're operating off of that heart, okay? I've committed to someone else because they don't challenge me. For some of you Leos, you had to put up some boundaries in order to get mutual love and respect, and someone didn't like that, and they chose an easier path. So that's actually a blessing. Do you really want someone around who doesn't want to respect your boundaries? So that's actually, the Lord doing you a favor. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. I'm haunted by us. I didn't follow my heart. Now I don't know how to let you go. All right. I hope that helps. I hope it made sense, Leo. I love you. On to Virgo. All right, Virgo. Let's take a look. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. All right, what do we have for Virgo this week? What do we have for Virgo this week? Virgo. 2 more shuffles for Virgo. 1, 2. Let's rock this deck for my vivacious Virgos. All right, your person's feelings for you this week, Virgo. We have the World card. their view of you, the Page of Wands, their behavior and actions with you, the Hierophant. Virgo, this looks good. I don't want to talk too soon though. Let's get your feelings first. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Your feelings for them, the Three of Pentacles, and the overall energy, the Four of Wands. Dang. And the Lovers is influencing it, and the Empress. Some of you could be younger than this person. If not, no worries. Someone just views you as a very youthful person. Virgo, this looks pretty good. Some of you guys either just recently met someone and everything's starting to look good for the two of you. You guys are going fine. For others, if this is someone that you've already known for a little bit, it looks like you're looking at this person thinking that they are working really well with you. This looks really good, okay? This kind of matches, whose reading was it? Crap, I don't remember. Was it Taurus? I don't remember. All I know is it looks good. Let's start with this person's feelings for you. We have the World card. I feel like as we approach springtime, there's a lot of new relationships showing up here, which is a breath of fresh air after what we had for the winter. I feel like a lot of you guys are getting into relationships around this time frame, and they look good. Some still need to work on boundaries with their person, as I just saw that with Leo, but this looks good. Knight of Wands. So Virgo, whoever this person is very motivated towards seeking you out this week. This is someone that's very driven by, you know, what makes them feel good right now. Someone that needs that instant gratification, okay? Hopefully this is someone that also thinks about the long term and not just what feels good right now. But as of right now, this person feels like they're getting an instant gratification from you, and it's keeping them giddy. It's keeping them in a good mood, okay? Let's take a look at your feelings. You've got the Three of Pentacles. Why the Three of Pentacles for how Virgo is feeling about this person? You guys could have met each other at the workplace or through mutual friends, or you go to the same events, like the same gym, Three of Pentacles, or just have the same hot spots. Why the Three of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles. So right now, Virgo, you're acknowledging to me that you're currently single. The Nine of Pentacles comes up as a pre-Empress, pre-Emperor energy. You're telling me that you have all the makings of an Emperor or Empress minus the wedding ring. Okay, you're single as a Pringle. Now, with the overall energy for the two of you being the Empress, the Lovers card, and the Four of Wands, it's looking like things are going to start transforming for you guys in a very beautiful way. When you look at this card, that's the Empress and the Emperor. Okay? I feel like whoever you're dealing with needs to like get more grounded in their energy to really understand what they're getting themselves into, because things are starting to get more serious between the two of you, and you're wanting to see this person level up to the Emperor, or vice versa. Whoever is the Empress, they want the other person to show up as the Emperor too. All right? Because right now, someone is all about instant gratification, while another person's like, hey, I got to think of my 10-year plan, you know? I mean, you are being the one seen as the Page of Wands, though, so maybe you are the one that's kind of like all about, you know, what's fun right now and not worried about tomorrow, but I'm not getting that off of you. You just might have a very youthful presence. Why the Page of Wands for how this person is viewing Virgo? I think I said this recently to somebody, to a zodiac sign. I don't remember who it was, but Virgo, the energy I'm getting off of you is that people might think you are younger than you really are. I mean, you could be in your mid-30s and people look at you like you're in your mid to late 20s, or you may have always gotten that. That's just a side message for a Virgo out there if they needed some sort of confirmation that I'm tapping into your situation. Why the Page of Wands? King of Wands, Leo energy. You might be a Leo Virgo cusper. But Virgo, you're under control here. You look really good. Where did I get my backdrop? Amazon. You look like you're in full control this week. I like this energy for you, Virgo. Some of you guys are business owners, or you're doing something that really highlights your personality this week, and it's really bringing out that youthfulness in you. Some of you guys are on a business weekend, or you're rebranding something, you're starting something over. It's directing me to your work right now for some reason. 3 of Cups. I want to stay focused on the love read, though. But I can't help what wants to come through. Something about your work is improving because you're letting your personality come out. All right? That's what I'm getting, Virgo. Some of you guys may be bloggers, as I see a camera, or you work in front of a camera, or on social media. That's a side message for someone, especially if you got some Leo in your chart, especially Leo 10th house. You might be in the public eye. 3 of Cups. All right, back to the love message. Clarify this person's feelings for Virgo again. Clarify this person's feelings for Virgo again. 9 of Wands. Someone does not want to give up on pursuing this. Even if there has been some disappointments in the recent past. I am getting someone that may have went through some recent hardships, but is trying to not worry about that right now and just focus on the present. I just don't know if it's connected to the two of you or prior to meeting the two of you guys together. That was not grammatically correct. Oh well. Clarify that Empress, the Lovers, and the 4 of Wands, please. Some of you guys are going to an event together. King of Pentacles. Knight of Cups, Virgo. I feel like if you're single watching this right now, put yourself out there. Okay, I know you're probably busy with work with that 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, but I feel like if you put yourself out there, you're going to line yourself up with someone that is going to like really fall for you. And if you already have this person in your life, I feel like the more you do focus on what's going on in your life, professionally, financially, and while giving to this person, it's going to create a nice balance for the two of you to where you guys can really create something long-term here. You don't want to give too much of your attention to one area of your life. It needs to be a nice balance, okay? But this looks like it could work out. You got someone that's really into you. But I just want to make sure that someone's being mindful of long-term success, not just short-term. Because looking at that Knight of Wands to the World card, someone's thinking about like short-term success, and they need to start thinking about long-term success, right? Like the Knight of Wands to the World card as feelings could be feeling really excited and happy because you guys had your first kiss. The Knight of Wands to the World card could be feelings of success around you guys finally being physically intimate with each other. It feels like a short-term instant gratification type of feeling versus a long-term. Like, yes, Virgo accepted my marriage proposal. Yes, Virgo accepted moving in with me. There's something short-term about this energy that needs to go through a shift, but it looks like it's doable. It looks like someone's willing to put in the work because you guys look like you're really gravitating towards each other. Their behavior towards you this week, Virgo, is the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here? The Hierophant talks about higher level commitment. The Hierophant talks about seeing potential marriage with someone. The Hierophant talks about gaining wisdom or getting advice from people who are where you want to be. Why the Hierophant? The Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is someone that speaks their mind, speaks their truth. So this week, Virgo, I feel like you got someone that's getting ready to speak to you about where you see this relationship going and to really connect with you in a way that allows them to see if you guys have the same values, the same beliefs. Virgo, I think I got this for you last week. You're just like up your game right now. That did not make sense. You know what I mean. It's like, I don't know. You look good. I feel like I said this to you last week. What are you doing? You're just like, I don't know. There's something about your presence. You're like, how can I explain this? The way you're carrying yourself. You're carrying yourself in a way that shows a lot of self-worth, a lot of respect for your own time, respect for other people's time, respect for your goals and other people's goals. It's like you have this awareness about you that's allowing a lot of success to happen, come into your life. I'm also getting a sensitive topic. Take it only if it resonates. I'm also getting a Virgo that overcame some addictions. Maybe the last 3 years you've been really working on rebuilding your life, and it's looking really good on you. I'm going to leave that alone because I know that's a sensitive topic, but I am getting a Virgo that has overcame or is in the process of overcoming, you know, some blockages or things that felt like it was out of their control and is now gaining control. Something like that. And if you resonate with that, I am so freaking proud of you. Keep up the good work. It's not easy. We all have experienced our own hardships, you know, we all, whether it's addicted to cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, food, corn, or drama, we all have had our experience with that energy. And to come here and show me that you've overcame that or you're in the process of it and you're seeing the benefits from putting your health first, you look really good. All right, back to the love read. All right, anything else for this person in Virgo? It's like something about your life is becoming more stable. You're attracting more supportive people in your life. It's like I'm tapping into a Virgo that may have had to flush out some long-term friends or long-term supporters in their life because you're realizing that they were comfortable with you being at your lowest and are feeling uncomfortable seeing you at your best. Okay? And there's like a person around you romantically, Virgo, whether they're in your life right now or heading towards you, that's meeting you at a time of your life where you're working on your best, and they want to be there for the next phase of your life where things are going to start working out for you favorably, where you can finally start living a really peaceful life. Ah, I love that. Don't make me cry, Virgo. I feel like you're finding your person soon, if not now. Yeah, Virgo, I feel like the more you pour into your own health, mental health, spiritual health, financial health, physical health, whatever the case may be, the more you pour into yourself, the more you're attracting someone that's going to be a good rock for you and you them. It's like finding your match. All right, someone that may have had similar experiences, but not like exact, but like similar. All right, so that's good. Let's get your person's hidden message for the Virgos in no contact with someone. But if you resonate with this, looks good. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, strong Leo, and Gemini and Libra. But if it's not like a Leo, you might have some strong Leo placements or you are a cusper. All right, hidden message for Virgo. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I appreciate you. I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. Someone has not forgotten your face. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. For some of you Virgos, you were trying to help someone through like a similar challenge that you were helping yourself through because you saw their potential and maybe they weren't ready. You know, some people, they got to hit their rock bottom on their own. I let my ego get in our way. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw through me. You know the truth about me. All right. I hope that reading helps. And if it resonated, I'm so proud of you, Virgo. On to Libra. Libra. That's so, is it? All right, I did the 8 correctly. YouTube, I'm not liking this mirror crap. I might have to download a software to do these live streams on, but I'm not technologically inclined. I don't even know if I said that right. Okay. Hi, Libra. Let's take a look at your love life this week. Oh, you're welcome, girl. You're welcome. All right, what do we have for Libra this week? I just don't want to use those softwares that have the zodiac signs scrolling on the bottom. I love my chalkboard. I've had this chalkboard for years. It's my buddy. All right, what do we have for Libra this week? Libra, what do we have for Libra this week? What do we have for Libra this week? Who's heading towards Libra and what's their story? How do they feel towards one another? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Libras. All right, Libra, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Hi, Kita. I just saw you. Hi, girl. Thank you for spending your Sunday with me. Their view of you, the 2 of Cups. Their behavior and actions towards you, the Knight of Wands. Your feelings towards this person, the Knight of Cups. And the overall energy for the 2 of you this week, we have the Temperance card. Influencing the Temperance card, I got the Devil. Interesting. When you look at the Temperance card, it's the Angel. Then you look at the Devil, it's the Devil. Devil on one shoulder, Angel on the next. So Libra, I feel like this week, someone's being met with a, how can I say this? Are going to be met with a situation where they could make the right choice for the relationship, whether this is you or your person, or make the wrong choice. It's whatever shoulder that this person listens to. Okay? I've got 3 knights showing up in this reading. Knights are action taken. Knights are the ones in pursuit of something. But if you already found what you're looking for, what are you pursuing? So Libra, you and this person both are showing up in this reading today, still in pursuit of something, indicating that you both may not be sure if you found what you're looking for in each other. And there's something that might be like testing you guys' relationship this week. Kind of what I'm getting. Now, if this is someone that you're already in an established relationship with, there could be something else going on. So let me just dive in. This person's trying to be careful with you, though. It's like this person's not wanting to mess up in any way and screw what they have already built with you. It's like they're trying to look over everything carefully. Clarify that Knight of Pentacles for how this person feels about Libra. The Ace of Pentacles. It feels like whoever this person is, Libra, they're wanting to build something solid with you. So you may be the one with the temptation around you this week. Okay? Whether you're tempted to break things off with them, whether you're tempted to go flirt with someone else, whether you're tempted to run away from them, there's some sort of temptation is what I'm getting. And you're being guided to look at the situation carefully and ask yourself, is what that temptation is offering you worth what you could potentially lose by accepting it? Okay? Only gamble with what you're okay with losing. You've got someone this week that is really wanting to build something solid with you, Libra. They see the potential in the longevity with you, but they're being careful about something. Whether they're being careful because they know that you've got maybe a temptation around you, or they just went through this recently and they passed the test and now they're waiting to see what you do. Like you guys may have had your own experiences with that Devil energy. You both had your own turn to like see what the Devil was offering you to see if it was worth sabotaging this relationship over. All right. The Devil already worked its magic on the feminine and now is working on the masculine. Something like that. Ace of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Let's clarify your feelings, Libra. You got the Knight of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign this week, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But whomever it is, you're very drawn to them romantically. But there's a choice that you need to make with that Lover's card. Clarify that Knight of Cups. Someone here might be on a dating website and they're like swiping and talking to different people right now and trying to figure out if they already found what they're looking for. That's not going to be for everybody, and I don't know how the dating sites work, if it is swiping left or is it swiping right. I don't freaking know. Why the Knight of Cups? Ace of Cups again. So Libra, this week, you both are wanting something to start between the two of you, whether a new cycle to begin, if this is someone new that you're dating, or if this is someone that already has something going and you guys are trying to put a new spin on your relationship. But notice how you both are mirroring each other in a way. Here, let me show you. This person's feelings for you is the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Your feelings for them is the Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. You see the similarities? But you both are listening to a different part of your chakra system. All right? You both are listening to different parts of your chakra system. I feel like Libra, this week, you're wanting to follow your heart. You're wanting to do what your heart is telling you to do. You're chasing after that romantic high, that romance, that moment in the clouds of, you know, being in love with someone. Whereas this person is following the part of them that's craving that stability, that's craving that longevity, that's creating that comfort in a relationship. This person is viewing you as someone that they want a relationship with, but they need to feel that it's mutual. They need to feel that it's mutual. If they don't feel like it's mutual, they're going to run away. Clarify that Two of Cups for how this person is viewing Libra this week. Clarify the Two of Cups for how this person is viewing Libra this week. The Five of Cups, regret of choices. So for some of you Librans, at the start of this week, you're pursuing your heart. But midweek, this person views you as regretting your decision, which tells me that I have a Libra that might be falling for the temptation instead of choosing against it and then regretting your decision. So it's kind of like you've got someone showing up in this reading, Libra, wanting to offer you long-term, wanting to offer you support. But there's another person, perhaps, that is influencing you to go where they're at instead, to go after them, to spend quality time with them, but they may not be looking for long-term. So you might make a choice of rejecting someone who does want long-term for someone that wants instant gratification right now, and you might end up regretting your decision. You know, it's like choosing to go towards the player instead of the one that actually wants to build a life with a partner. That could be vice versa. It could be vice versa. But I'm strongly getting a message that around this time frame, someone might end up making a costly decision to go towards a player instead of the one that wants to play house. Okay? You might have two people to choose from this week, Libra. You might have two people vying for your attention this week, and you're needing to decide who's the one that's going to offer you long term, who's going to be a supportive partner, who's just going to be a supportive partner long enough to get their, you know, socks off or whatnot, and then they're out the door 2 a.m. in the morning, you know, something like that. Something like that. It's like, don't risk your relationship for someone that is possibly only offering you short-term gratification. Like if you're married right now, Libra, and you're content in your marriage, and you got someone at work talking you into going out to the bar with them after work, and you're tempted, you know, it's saying that that's not going to help you. That's actually going to make things more difficult for you in the long term. Something like that. Something like that. For the cross watchers, if you're married to Libra, and there's a hot little number flirting with you at your job, you know, tempting you to break your vows, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. Five of Cups. This is at least a warning, so that way it doesn't have to happen. Yeah, I got the Emperor and I got the Seven of Swords. I feel like I got a married Libra watching me, or the vice versa. Someone is married and might end up making a decision because of it feeling good right now, but comes with long-term consequences. Okay? For those of you Librans who are not dealing with a marriage, and you're dating and you're getting to know different people, I feel like there's someone offering you something long-term, and you might be tempted to go to the person that's offering you something tonight. That's the only way I can explain it. Clarify that Knight of Wands. And then if you make the choice to go to the one that's only focused on the now, the other person that's wanting to offer long-term might retract that offer because of the choices you make right now. Like if someone's offering you long term, but you're going towards someone offering you short term, they're going to pull back that offer. It's not going to be waiting for you after. Why the Knight of Wands? King of Wands, Leo energy, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, Libra, someone's coming towards you offering you some fun, okay? I feel like whoever this person is, there's like two different people coming up in the spread for your person, Libra, which does tell me that there's two people around you. Because this person's energy is very different from this person's energy. So I feel like it's two people telling me how they feel about you in the same read, okay? But we're starting off with this Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands energy. You've got a player coming towards you. Or you're the player, okay? I feel like I'm getting another message. Clarify that, Devil. It's like someone's tempted to break someone's trust because, you know, they think that they can get away with it. Clarify that, Devil. But it's always going to come to light eventually. Why the Devil? Why the Devil, please? The Fool. Someone's about to do something foolish because of a temptation. All right, and it ends up backfiring. I'm strongly getting it. It ends up backfiring. So just think carefully. If it's something that's against your own morals, definitely sleep on it. Because I'm definitely tapping into the future for someone who's about to make a decision this week. And I'm tapping into their future self thinking, why did I do that? I made a mistake. I can't undo this. 5 of Cups. Now, Libra, if you were the one cheated on or you were the one betrayed already, then someone's regretting doing that to you right now. Someone's in this reading saying, I'm sorry, Libra, I effed up. I made the wrong choice. I didn't listen to my heart. Or I did listen to my heart, but my heart was like, had some floaties in it. that watery cup had some floaties in it. It was possibly filtered after an argument, like someone makes a mistake after an argument with their person, okay? Judgment is on the bottom. So I feel like there is room for growth here. There is room for forgiveness if it already took place. But judgment is all about forgiving and learning. All right, forgiving and learning. It's also the energy of using your judgment before you make a decision that could affect you and many other people if it hasn't happened yet. All right, so let's get the hidden message. Libra, you got a lot of attention around you. You got a lot of people throwing love your way, but I also got some people throwing some wand energy at you, which doesn't look sustainable. Oh, geez. All right, so you could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn. I have to be in contact with you again. I miss you too much. Someone's got a side person trying to get in contact with another who's trying to work on their relationship. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. Yeah, for some, this is like a third party or even 4-party situation where you are with someone and your person's with someone, and together you guys are connecting, trying to make decisions on how to move forward, but someone's scared of making the wrong decision. So take that however it resonates. Just use your judgment. On to Scorpio. All right, put that little dot. Hey, Scorpio. Thank you, Laura Gordon, for that super chat. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio this week? What do we have for Scorpio this week? For the next 7 days. Thank you. Wait a minute, that went too fast. Thank you so much, Carrie S. Thank you so much. Oh, you're a Scorpio rising? Cool. I get a hair tickling me. Where is it coming from? It's bugging me. I don't like the feeling of hair on me. Ugh, it just tickles. It might be a phantom hair. It just feels like spiders. Anywho, random thoughts coming out loud. All right, what do we have for Scorpio this week? Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio this week? Who's coming towards Scorpio this week, and what's their feelings for Scorpio going to be? 2 more shuffles for Scorpio. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Scorpios. All right, your person's feelings towards you this week. We have the Hierophant, major for Taurus. Their view of you this week, the 4 of Wands. Dang, everyone's getting this card. I like it. People are getting their relationships in order. I like it. Their behavior, the 8 of Swords. I spoke too soon. Your feelings towards this person, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. And the overall energy for the 2 of you this week, the 6 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. This actually feels good. And then I see the 2 of Cups. What this is kind of showing me, Scorpio, is that you and another person are going through a much needed change in how you view the relationship and how you view yourselves in the relationship. And I could have sworn when I did your February weekly, this card was a main focal point for you. Okay? It's like I have a Scorpio that is acknowledging that there's some big changes happening in your life, but it's like you're embracing these changes because you know that these changes are going to be beneficial for you in the long run. And I said that exact same thing on your most recent weekly, Scorpio. Thank you, Jen, for that super chat. Thank you. So let's just break it down. Let's just break it down. Someone's learning from the past is pretty much what that's showing me, and I like it. All right, so let's start with your person's feelings for you. We have the Hierophant. Some of you guys could already be married to one another. Clarify the Hierophant for how this person feels about Scorpio this week. Clarify the Hierophant, please. The Queen of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Huh. I'm getting tough love for someone here. Tough love. Someone needed tough love in order for it to start to work out. Tough love. Give me that again. 8 of Cups. And the Sun. Scorpio, what I'm getting here is, for the both of you, someone had to turn their back in order to come back. And I know that might sound weird, but that's what I'm getting. Someone had to turn their back in order to come back. And I feel like this is relating to your recent reading. Thank you, Karina. I appreciate that, girl. Thank you so much. In fact, I remember your reading being titled something about a comeback. It's like someone's acknowledging that a recent event that was painful was actually a blessing. Like someone had to have their heart ripped out of them, stomped on to be pieced together, and is now thriving in a more healthier way. Sorry for the visual. Let's dive into your feelings. Sorry for the visual. All right, clarify Scorpio's feelings. Scorpio's like, yeah, I know. I get it. We've been through it. Why the Death card? Why the Death card? 9 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. I got the King and Queen of Swords. Some of you Scorpios, you and this person had to go through I hate you period in order to I love you period all over again. That's just the message that keeps on wanting to come through. I had to hate you to love you again. Or I had to hate me to love me again. Now that's deep. This is definitely a Scorpio read. You guys like to take me into the Marianas Trench where the little anglerfish is there with that teeth and the little light. That's fine though. So I'm definitely getting a Scorpio that's like, yeah, I had to hate myself in order to love myself, and I had to hate this person in order to love them. That's all. That's what wanted to come through. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords shows me you and another person having a very important discussion. a very important conversation. One of those types of conversations that take you to the highest altitude of where your conversations should go this week, which is odd because you took me to the deepest part of your emotions a second ago. So Scorpio, if you're feeling tired this week or you feel like you're experiencing a lot of vivid dreams, it's because you're like a dolphin right now. You're dipping into the ocean and you're dipping up into the air. You're dipping into the ocean. You're dipping into the air. I'm seeing a dolphin because they can go in the water and out in the air. Even though Scorpios can too, I'm getting more of a dolphin vibe. I'm getting like a dolphin vibe. Someone that keeps on going in the water to feel their emotions out and then coming up for air to talk about what they discovered in the water. Yo, this is weird. All right, so they're viewing you this week as the Four of Wands. Why the Four of Wands for how this person is viewing Scorpio? Why the Four of Wands? Someone here might have a child with somebody. Why the Four of Wands? The Five of Pentacles, yeah. Scorpio, I feel like you're being seen this week as someone that went through the ultimate betrayal or went through a period of abandonment where not only you felt people abandon you, but you felt like you abandoned yourself. But I feel like reaching this point in your life is what is helping you to rebuild solid foundations. It's strongly what the message is suggesting. It's kind of like a tower. You know, towers may seem scary, but what they do is they rip apart the original template that you were building off of that was not bringing you your happiness, and allows you to get some new nails, get some new wood, high quality, you know, countertops, and just build it the way you want it to be built and not how you found it. All right. But what's going on with your person? They're coming in with this Eight of Swords energy now. It's like we're getting this person just where we need them to be, but then they psych themselves out and overthink the situation with the Eight of Swords. You know, this is my mental mashed potato card. Someone's in their head too much. It's like someone's happy to gain higher knowledge about the situation, but maybe they're not used to that altitude where they start to experience that earache, that little pop feeling in their ear, to where the higher altitude actually messed with them a little bit, where now they have to just like sit there and chew some gum and let that situation settle itself out, and then they'll understand what they are being guided to do. Your reading is just giving a lot of visuals. Take it however it resonates. I mean, you are a Scorpio. Scorpios do usually get intense messages like this. You guys give me a lot of visuals. Why the Eight of Swords? Six of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Scorpio, for the Scorpios that are married, and I said this in your weekly, if you're married, I feel like you and your spouse may have had to go through some really uncomfortable challenges in your relationship to start it over the way you both want it to look like and feel like. And for the Scorpios that are not married and you're currently single, or you're not single but you're not married, you could be dating someone, living with someone, I don't know. I feel like you had to go through a period of alone time a lot longer than you really wanted because it was needed for you. You were too easily influenced by the people in your life that it was starting to affect what you were building for your life. Like, I'm getting a Scorpio that felt so lost in their own life that you started to match the energy of the people around you to latch on to some sort of identity because you didn't really have your own identity. Now, that's not going to resonate for everybody. I've said this recently. It's kind of like, say you're not a biker, but you're around a lot of people who like bikes, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I'm going to get a bike too. It's like, but you're not a biker. But you wanted to fit in, to find your place, but it's not you. Or, you know, dating someone that likes football, and all of a sudden you're going to all the football games, and you're like, yeah, I love football. It's like You may have needed to be single long enough to understand who you are as a person before you can find your person. Because if you're being something that you're not, you're going to attract someone who's not meant for you. All right? If you're not living your authentic truth and feeding your individual identity, you're going to attract people who are not a vibrational match for you because you're playing on a false template. So if you're pretending to be something you're not, you're going to keep on attracting people who are also going to be fake, phony, or people pleasers, people that tell people what they want to hear. But if you know who you are, you're going to attract someone who knows who they are, and together you guys are going to be a match. Because we work off of vibration. So if you're honoring who you are as a person, you're going to find the right people who are going to be your vibe. People who like the same things as you, are wanting the same types of relationships as you, something like that. I feel like I said this to you last week. It was either you or somebody. I feel like I keep on getting this message for you. Clarify that Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles. So yeah, some of you Scorpios, you needed to just have a little adventure. You may have put your relationship with someone on pause long enough to figure yourself out a little bit, go out there, meet new people, have some adventures, but now you're feeling like you kind of just want to go back to where you were with your person and just work on that relationship. Like for some of you Scorpios, you may have had like a temporary pause in your relationship with someone, whether a temporary separation with a spouse, a temporary separation with like a girlfriend, boyfriend, or just took a break from dating altogether just to go out there and meet as many different people to figure out who you really are. Okay? And throughout that experience, you found who you really are. And now that you're feeling like yourself, you're going to start attracting people who are going to be your match because you are now being you. Okay? The fastest way to finding your person is to be you. To be you. Okay? So this looks good. It looks like you're linking up with someone around this time frame and you guys are finally like getting it. Like it's clicking. Your person, however, might be a little bit behind you, but be patient with them maybe. But all I know is someone had to like walk away from something that they thought that they needed to be a part of just to find it all again. Something like that. I don't know. Oh, this was a read. Dolphins and anglerfish and what else? Dream journal, Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I have Scorpio energy here, so it could be a fellow Scorpio that you're dealing with. I have Virgo energy. I have Libra. I have... That's the main ones. Oh, and Sagittarius. It could be anybody, though. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate you. You were the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I now know that it's true. Some of you Scorpios may have had to walk away from someone for them to see how bad it would have been without you. Sucks you got to do that, but sometimes you got to do that. So some of you Scorpios had to give them the view of your butt as you walk away to let them know that you're not playing around, that you will walk away from something that you love if it's not appreciating you. There's so much unspoken between us. I need to tell you how I really feel. I've committed to someone else because they don't challenge me. For some of you, this was like a third-party situation and someone stayed where it felt easier. Okay? That could be why this Eight of Swords is here. Someone felt too restricted, felt too trapped in their own situation, didn't want the challenge. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. All right, that's for you, Scorpio. I hope it helps. Do check out your most recent weekly if this resonated with you, because that reading felt similar to this one. All right, on to Sagittarius. That Selena Gomez song just popped up in my head. I had to lose you to love me. So some of you guys, maybe that song might be helpful. I've gotten that song before. Oh, come on, I ran out of space. Come on. And everyone who does not know what the heck is going on is going to think I have some really bad handwriting. For those who are just joining, YouTube has the live stream flipped where it's mirrored. So I got to write backwards in order for you guys to see the zodiac sign on the chalkboard. So my handwriting is not that awful. I just got to write backwards so that you can read it. Hopefully I can figure it out sooner or later. Okay, Sagittarius. I think it's going to rain. It's getting cloudy. All right. I just heard thunder. Just heard thunder. That might mean something to a Sagittarius watching. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius this week? What do we have for Sagittarius this week? For the next 7 days, what do we have for Sagittarius? 2 more shuffles for Sagittarius. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. All right, your person's feelings towards you this week. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Their view of you this week, 7 of Swords. Their behavior and actions toward you this week, the Tower. Did I not just say I heard some thunder? And I said, I wonder if that means something to you, Sagittarius. I said that. Rewind. Rewind. Can you rewind a live stream? No. Look at that. Look at that. I love tarot. I love moments like this. I want to relish in it for a second. All right. All right. Your feelings towards this person. We have the Chariot, major for Cancer. And the overall energy this week, we have the Queen of Cups and the 2 of Wands and the Hanged Man. I got this for your yesterday's reading, Sagittarius. In fact, I remember titling your video, A Sudden Change Brings You and Another Person Confirmation. This was the card that I was focusing on during that reading. I just did it yesterday, okay? Let's take a look at it. Let's start with your person's feelings for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I just love these little moments. It makes me appreciate tarot so much more when it happens. All right, Knight of Pentacles. How does this person feel about Sagittarius? Someone's definitely being cautious with you this week, Sag. The 6 of Wands. They feel like if they move slowly, they're going to win something here. The Emperor on the bottom. You've got someone this week that feels like they're being guided to take control of a situation. Whether that is to grab your hand and help you through a challenging time, or vice versa, or for someone to like stand on friggin' business and say what the heck they want. Because when the Emperor shows up in a reading, that's someone that has clear direction of where they want to go. That's not someone that's like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. No, when the Emperor shows up, that is someone that's like, I know what I want. I know what direction I need to go here. You know, whatever happens, happens. But I at least know what I'm doing here. Okay? And with you, with the Chariot as your feeling, Sagittarius, you're telling me the exact same thing. The Chariot comes in as your feelings when you are not confused about the direction that you're meant to take. You're not, feeling lost in a relationship. You feel like you know where you're being guided to move forward. Even if you don't get to the destination that you're hoping to get, you're understanding the journey might be more important. All right. With the 6 of Wands clarifying their feelings with the Emperor, your person's telling me that by taking the slow and steady approach, they're gaining momentum, even if it feels like it's moving slow. All right? And that Emperor is definitely showing me that this person feels like they've got a method to their madness right now, and that they want you to trust what they're doing, to trust what their vision is for how they want to proceed. Okay? Let's take a look at your feelings. You've got the Chariot. Some of you guys may be at a distance from each other or needed to create some distance from each other for you both to gain different perspectives. Because I did see the Hanged Man a second ago. Why the Chariot for how Sagittarius feels about this person this week? Why the Chariot? The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords as your feelings with the Chariot. This is you pretty much saying, I know what direction I need to go. I'm not confused. Don't question my intelligence. I know where I'm going. I've been thinking about this for a while now. I'm not making a rash decision. Page of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, it feels like you and another person are making a decision this week that may have taken a long time for you to come to this realization, but you're trusting the process. You're trusting why something needed a little bit of time to figure out. And once it's time, the Tower comes in. But it almost feels like a gentle Tower. Like, even though towers can come in and be really like, oh my freaking goodness, this tower's here, this is uncomfortable. There are some towers that if you follow your intuition and use your discernment and not fight against it, they can actually be gentle towers, gentle ones, where you come out unscathed, you know. Clarify that Seven of Swords, the Fool. So Sagittarius, they're viewing you as being very avoidant at this time, but they're not letting it like disrupt what they're doing. They're not letting your behavior reflect on them, the decisions that they need to make. And that's what a true Emperor does. An Emperor makes their own decisions based off of what they've observed and what their higher self is telling them to do. They don't base their decisions off of everyone else's emotions, after everyone else's actions. No, the Emperor don't play. The Emperor don't play. Okay, that's why the Emperor is a boss at times. That's why the Emperor is a CEO at times. That's why the Emperor is someone that people go to during challenging times for someone responsible. Okay, so right now, Sagittarius, it feels like this person's viewing you as kind of avoiding something, but you're telling me that you know what you're doing. You have a reason for what you're doing, just like they have a reason for what they're doing, and that together you guys are going to piece together some sort of puzzle. So let's clarify this Tower. Why the Tower? It's like we don't have to understand each other and where we're both coming from, but if it lines up nicely, then we all followed our own purpose in the whole situation. Like, you may not trust why I feel like I need to go this route, and I can't trust why you're going your route, but it's going to work out. Why the Tower? The Devil. And the Queen of Wands. That's Sagittarius energy. So Sagittarius, this person may be trying to give you advice in regards to someone in your life that may not have your best interests in mind. Like, this person could be giving you advice about a toxic friend or a family member or something else. It's like this person may feel like you're avoiding the truth of something with that Seven of Swords and maybe acting a bit foolish. But you're over here telling me that you know what you need to do here. And just because you're not telling them your plans doesn't mean that you're not picking up on what you need to do that's going to protect you. But if this person feels like you're still not doing what you need to do to protect yourself, they're going to swoop in and like grab your hand energetically. This person wants to protect you. Regardless of your gender, you could be a guy watching this or a girl. It's the energy of this person feeling like they have your best interest in mind, and they feel like there's someone around you that does not have your best interest in mind. If you're married to each other right now, Sagittarius, this person is pretty much looking out for you, saying, hey, come on, that new friend of yours is not really your friend. I don't trust them, but go ahead, follow your decisions. I'll be here in case you need to like vent about them, or whatever the case may be. If this is someone that you're in a relationship with, maybe, I don't know, it's going to be different for all of you. But I do feel like there is some sort of stability coming out of this. But it's like you might need to see this person come in a way that shows you that they care about you for you to trust that you can move forward with them. It's kind of what I'm getting. It's like this Tower moment might be the moment where this person can really show up for you and really set it in stone that they care about you, that they got your back. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. That song, We Need a Hero, just popped up in my head. I think it's an 80s classic. I'm an 80s baby, so I really like 80s music. We need a hero. That song, We Need a Hero, just popped up in my head. I forgot who sings it. I was little. I was a baby when it came out, I think. All right. Anything else? 10 of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, it feels like you got someone here that's trying to prove it to you that they want a future with you, and they feel like they're going to take advantage of an opportunity to show it in actions that they care about your well-being. It's kind of what it's showing me. Okay, I got to leave it alone because this, it's like you feel like you trust your direction, they feel like they trust their direction, and you both are going to trust it yourselves, but then towards the end of the week, this person's going to like really step up for you. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Scorpio, a Capricorn, a Cancerian. It could be anybody though. You were my best friend and I cherished our friendship above all others. Some of you Sagittarians, you might have a friend that's in love with you while you're in an unhealthy relationship. That could be also the message that I'm getting. I might be tapping into a Sagittarius that is in a on-again, off-again dynamic, and you've got a friend that secretly likes you, wants to be with you. Take that however it resonates, where that's flipped. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you moved on. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth, but I want a new beginning. I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you still linger and I can't control them. For some of you Sagittarians, you may have been trying to break free from someone to create space, but something might happen between the two of you that might bring you guys to the awareness that you guys really do have each other's best interests. And it helps you guys get over any arguments that you guys were dealing with, something like that. Like some sort of tragedy might bring you guys to realize that life is short. And I feel like I said that to you in that yesterday's reading. All right, so just take it how it resonates. I hope it helped. On to Capricorn. All right, my sea goats, you're up. What do we have for Capricorn this week? What do we have for Capricorn this week? Thank you, Katie Rainbow. I appreciate that, girl. Thank you so much. What do we have for Capricorn this week? Now the sign of rain is gone. I guess it was just here for Sagittarius' reading. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn this week? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my beautiful sea goats. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, Capricorn. We have the 2 of Swords. Their view of you this week, we have Judgment. Their behavior towards you this week, the Queen of Swords. Your feelings towards them, the King of Pentacles. And the overall energy is the 3 of Swords, 6 of Cups, Justice. Oof, and the Moon. All right, Capricorn, you're doing your best this week to keep it under control. Keep your emotions, in check and just stay grounded as best as you can. But it looks to me that you and another person are going through some sort of setback this week that's really, testing the strength of your relationship or the memories you've already created with each other. Okay? Something like that. I'm strongly getting that this person's viewing you as someone that would be open to forgiving them for something or open to you apologizing to them for something. Take it however it resonates. But I am getting that someone's trying to ignore something or play out of sight, out of mind with somebody. or this connection itself is taking someone on a ride of working on a lot of deep-rooted trauma. Could be what I'm getting as well. Because that moon energy with that Justice, Six of Cups, Three of Swords could be telling me that someone may be like experiencing a lot of deep emotions this week, and it's making someone feel like they gotta dig deeper to understand why they're being triggered. Okay, so with the Two of Swords being your person's feelings, they may be feeling like they've got to ignore this right now, or they're feeling ignored. Why the Two of Swords? Six of Swords. Someone might be at a distance from someone, or someone's trying to create space and distance in order to avoid an argument. Like the Six of Swords is that card that comes in when someone's trying to not rock the boat, not create any stress in their life. And the Two of Swords is the energy of choosing to ignore something or agree to disagree. There's somebody in your life this week, Capricorn, that you do not agree on everything with, and the same goes for them. And this person is trying their best to not do anything that's gonna like aggravate the situation. It's kind of what it's telling me. Like someone values the connection that they have with you way too much to let something irritate it. It's like there's something that you guys are choosing to agree to disagree with. But if you guys were to be around each other right now, or to talk to each other on a regular basis, you guys might not be able to accept to agree to disagree. And instead, it might trigger like a fallout, an ending of something. Ending of the relationship, ending of the friendship, ending of the romance, something like that. Where all those memories that were created ended up getting divided. Okay? King of Wands could be a Leo that you're dealing with. Someone's trying to protect the relationship with the two of you, and they feel like the best way of going about it is to ignore the relationship this week until you both can not let something affect you guys too much. Something like that. I'm getting that you guys are disagreeing on something unrelated to your actual relationship. What is it telling me? Like you guys might not agree on the type of house you want to move into, or agree on the apartment you want to move into, or agree on the relationship status, or there's something else going on. Clarify that Three of Swords, Six of Cups, Justice. For those of you who are married, there might be threats of a divorce because of unable to see eye to eye on something, and someone may be staying at a family member's house or a friend's house to avoid, this going any further to like a divorce. Clarify that Three of Swords, Six of Cups, Justice. Four of Wands. Some of you guys are married to this person. And if you're not married, there is like a coming together that could happen if someone just stays grounded and not lets their emotions get the better of them. Because I'm feeling like someone's emotions are all intense right now. Like someone is like being very irrational. I don't know if this is you or this person or the both of you, but someone is not thinking rationally right now and is making very emotional based decisions. Like, sometimes it is good to make a decision from your emotions, but I'm getting that someone's needing to be logical about something. Like imagine having an argument with someone and then using that moment when your emotions are heightened to say, I want a divorce, or I don't want to be friends with you anymore, or I don't ever want to talk to you again. But when your emotions start to settle down, it's the energy of, that's not what I wanted. Why did I say that? And you can't put it back into the jar. You can't put those words back. Clarify that Moon. Unless this already happened and someone's waiting on an apology with that Judgment card. Clarify that Moon. And this doesn't always have to just apply to romantic love, okay, you guys? It could be a situation involving a family member, a friend, a colleague. It's whoever you're connected to on an emotional level, whoever's getting you charged up emotionally is who it could be, okay? So clarifying the Moon, I got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords can be very cruel with his words when he's feeling intense emotions. The Knight of Swords can be so spiteful and mean that he'll go for the jugular just to get back at you somehow if he's feeling upset about something or feeling pushed. You know, I feel like I said this recently. It's like feeling such intense emotions that you say something that you would never think of saying in a regular setting. You know, that might happen this week if someone's not careful. And if it already happened, someone's got a lot of regret. Someone took out their frustration on somebody. Whoever this person is for you, Capricorn, they're really trying to create some space and distance between the two of you to not rock the boat. You see how this person's over here and this person's over here? You guys are still connected, but there's a space between the two of you so the boat doesn't turn over. All right? Trying to keep it nice and balanced. All right? So if someone feels like, hey, I guess we'll agree to disagree, is the best way to stop any potential argument, or someone from saying, I don't want to be with you anymore, or I'm done with this, someone's willing to do that and create that space and distance. Clarify the King of Pentacles for Capricorn. For some of you, it's a sibling. You're fighting with a sibling who's not seeing something similar to you. And it's okay. We're all allowed different opinions. We're all allowed to think differently. That's our birthright, to be able to think independently. If we all had to think like everybody else, it just wouldn't allow us all to evolve. Clarify that King of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Capricorn, I'm strongly feeling like you're going through a big karmic lesson around this time frame. And to benefit from it is to create the least amount of resistance. I feel like something will really benefit you if you just create the least amount of resistance and let something happen naturally. For some of you, it is a friend that is trying to be like, look, you don't agree with me, I don't agree with you, but we could still keep this friendship. Clarify Judgment. Clarify Judgment for how this person is viewing Capricorn this week. Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. This person is viewing you as trying to be slow and steady and to use your judgment, which is good. Which is good. Okay? Because words are very powerful. So it's beneficial to use them wisely. So clarifying the Queen of Swords, I see the King of Swords. It looks like you and this person are trying to, you know, speak logically, to speak in a way that leaves room for a nice open discussion. You know, every time I think of King and Queen of Swords, I think of two people who are debating something, right? But a debate is to teach the other about one's viewpoint and to help the other person gain another perspective. And when it's done in a clear, calm way, people can walk away learning something that they didn't know that they needed to learn, and vice versa. What hurts relationships if people start to like spew a lot of hurtful things when they feel like they're losing the argument or losing the debate, and they start to go for the jugular and say some things you cannot take back, and it F's up the relationship for good. Okay? And I feel like someone's trying to overcome some sort of obstacle. Whew, all right, let's get the hidden message. So I almost called you Scorpio. Some of you guys are dealing with Scorpio. So Capricorn, I feel like luck is going to be on your side if you can see something in a different perspective and respect someone else's perspective while also respecting yours. And it'll help you guys not get into a heated argument, or to help you resolve things if you already had this heated argument. Again, it could be anybody. Let's get your person's hidden message. I cheated you out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. I worried that you've moved on and this is all in my head. Is it? Do you still think about me? I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. Someone might have some unresolved feelings with someone that they really wanted something romantic with, but ended up choosing the safer option and now gets to watch the one that they really did want be with someone else and they're feeling really unhappy about it. Or that could be flipped. All right, so I hope that helps. On to Pisces. Hold on for a second, my low battery warning. I need a better microphone. My battery used to be able to hold over 3 hours of live streaming, and now a full battery only holds like a little 10 minutes under. Midway through the week, it's going to be your birthday, so happy early birthday, Pisces. I'm reading this while we're still in Aquarius season, but it's for the whole week, and the week turns into your birthday season on, I think, the 19th. I could be wrong. But happy early birthday, and I'll be doing your zodiac sign first next weekend. All right, let's take a look at your love life. All right, who's coming towards Pisces this week? All right, who's coming towards Pisces this week? 1 second. There we go. Attack at the big hand. Pisces, who's coming towards Pisces this week? Pisces, who's coming towards Pisces this week? Pisces. 2 more shuffles for Pisces. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my beautiful fishies. All right, Pisces, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Page of Wands. Their view of you this week, the 4 of Pentacles. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, the Queen of Cups. I like that. Your feelings towards this person, the 5 of Wands. And the overall energy for the 2 of you this week, 5 of Cups, Justice, and the Magician. Pisces, take this however it resonates. But the message I'm getting is that someone this week you may feel like is not understanding where you're coming from in regards to how you're feeling neglected, maybe, whether emotionally neglected, physically neglected, sexually neglected for some. Someone's not understanding that. Okay? But it feels like this person's trying to come towards you and offer you comfort when they start to notice that you might start to pull back a little bit and start to like close off. Maybe that's all they need to know that you're not feeling appreciated. Something like that. Let me just dive into this person's energy. Right now, their feelings for you is the Page of Wands. They're a very fun person. This person is very fun to be around. This person wants to have fun with you, but you're needing something more, it feels like. Why the Page of Wands for how this person feels towards Pisces this week? The 4 of Swords. They're going to start to notice maybe you withdraw your energy a little bit, Pisces. The 4 of Swords to the Page of Wands. This is them reaching out to you, flirting with you, but seeing your behavior change a little bit. You not being as flirty back, or you not being as cuddly and affectionate as you normally are. And that's going to let this person know that there's something going on with you. It's like you don't need to be direct with them verbally for them to understand something's going on with Pisces. They're not laughing at my jokes. They're not responding to all my text messages. They're not like cuddling with me or something like that. They're going to notice that there's something off about you, something different. It's like you may have already voiced your opinion and it didn't work for you, and now you feel like you got to like show it in actions that you're serious about how you're feeling. Give me another card on how this person, for some of you Pisceans, this person is reaching out to you after maybe not talking to you for a little bit and that hurt your feelings. Yeah. For some of you, this person may be reaching out to you after maybe disappearing for a little bit, whether it was done intentional or they just got really busy and you guys are not in that relationship status yet where they have to keep up with daily communication with you. But it does feel like for some of you Pisceans, someone's reaching out to you this week and they're seeing that your response to their messages are not as they're used to it being. So if it's been a couple weeks since you've last heard from them and it hurt your feelings, they might be discovering that this week. Like you're not as happy to hear from them. Let me just clarify your feelings. Maybe you guys did have like an obvious fight for them to be aware of. Why is Pisces feeling the Five of Wands? You may feel like someone keeps on running away from your love. The World card. You may feel like someone keeps on running away from your love because they have bigger things that they're focusing on. At least in your perspective, you may feel like you're not on their top priority list and you may be feeling some sort of way. You may be feeling like this person is giving so much to the world around them and little to you, and it's not feeling good. You're not feeling good about it. I've got repeated 4s and I got repeated 5s here. So I feel like with the repeated 5s, it's telling me that you're feeling like you're being challenged around this time frame in regards to what you should do about the feeling that you're feeling inside. And then with the repeated 4s, you're feeling like something needs to become more stable and secure for you to like shake this feeling. It's like you can't shake it. You don't feel like yourself right now. You don't feel like yourself. It feels like you spend more days just feeling very alone and sad and just feeling like they could care less that you're feeling this way, or that they've gone this long without reaching out to you. Aww. Pisces. Clarify that 5 of Cups. It's like I'm hearing a Pisces think to themselves, how could they go that long without talking to me? It's been a week. I haven't heard from them. Or it's been 2 weeks. I haven't heard from them. How can they go that long without talking to me? It's like you're starting to feel discarded. Clarify that 5 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. And if this is someone that you do have a commitment with already, you may feel like you guys are living together, married to each other, but you may feel like you're the last to know everything that's going on in this person's life. I wonder if there's a reason for this though. I wonder if this person's not telling me why they're doing this. Because looking at their behavior, Pisces, they're not coming in immature. The Queen of Cups as their behavior this week tells me that they really are in touch with their emotions and the emotions of people around them, to where if they see that you're feeling some sort of way, they're going to notice and maybe correct it, maybe. Maybe this Page of Wands is them trying to cheer you up. Or maybe they had to think about themselves first because maybe they felt like they were giving too much to this relationship with you and they felt like they were not getting what they deserved in return. There could be something going on here where the roles are switching. Maybe they felt like you were not making them feel appreciated and they wanted to like pull back so that way you could see what they were going through. That could be what I'm getting as well. Clarify that Queen of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. This could have been a karmic lesson. Thank you, Nicole, for that super chat. I appreciate you, girl. This could have been a karmic lesson, Pisces. You and this person may have been meant to go through this ordeal, this situation, in order to get the perspective of both parties. Okay? That might make sense with Capricorn's reading, where both parties have the right to their own opinion of what's going on, and you guys can agree to disagree, or you guys can understand where the other person is coming from, to where you both can like take a little bit of both perspectives and make the situation more complete. Two of Pentacles. All right, so they're viewing you as the Four of Pentacles, Pisces. Why the Four of Pentacles for how they're viewing Pisces, please? Why the Four of Pentacles? The Seven of Wands. So I feel like this person is viewing you as trying to like create some boundaries with this person while also still wanting to fight for the relationship. All right. It's definitely showing me that you're wanting to keep this person in your life, but you still want them to know that you're feeling affected by their behavior. All right, I need to get more information off of this person. I do see the King of Cups. So we have the King and Queen of Cups. So you both are coming in as emotionally mature people this week. Even if you guys were not being mature with each other last week, someone here may have gained some sort of understanding here. I need more clarity. I'm going to use a different set of cards though. Clarify this person's feelings for Pisces this week. I am getting that they're reaching out to you, but your response to their message is not, you know, equally excitable, playful, flirtable, all the balls. It's like, imagine flirting with someone and that's their facial response. It's like, hey, I'm flirting with you. Why aren't you laughing at my jokes? Why aren't you? And it's like Pisces has this resting bee face right now because you feel hurt, rightfully so. You both are going to understand where you both are coming from. Clarify this person's feelings for Pisces. Eight of Swords. They feel confused. They don't know what the heck you want from them this week. But I feel like later into the week, they're going to tap into that Queen of Cups energy where they're going to understand where you're coming from. I feel like that could be why that Queen of Cups was showing up in the last half of the week, where we started off with your person showing up as the Page of Wands. All right, now I get it. Now I get it. So they're coming towards you with that Page energy and then feeling confused about your response. And then later into the other half of the week, they come in with that Queen of Cups energy, understanding you a bit more. And you understanding them a bit more in regards to what happened between the two of you. I feel like you both are going through some of your own insecurities, okay? And you both are not seeing that you both are just human right now. Living a human experience, going through human mistakes. And I feel like you guys are going to try and understand each other a bit more, it feels like. Clarify Pisces feelings. The Strength card. And the Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords. So Pisces, this week you're going to try your best to hold back saying anything that you might regret or threatening to walk away from this relationship if you don't really mean it. Because the Eight of Cups and the Strength card and that Five of Swords, Five of Wands is kind of telling me that there's a temptation for you to say, I'm done with you. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate that super chat, girl. Thank you. It's like you're tempted to tell them, don't talk to me again, block my number, leave me alone. But you're holding back because you're not quite sure if you even believe it. You're just feeling hurt right now. Okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting. They're going to reach out to you this week, all excited to hear from you, all excited to update you on a few things, but your response to it is a little bit meh. And they're going to be like, what's going on, Pisces? And you're not going to really give them much to work with. But you're going to also be tempted to say, leave me alone. Why'd you even return my calls? Why'd you even come back? But you're going to hold back saying it because you don't really mean it, is kind of what it feels like. But you want them to know that you're hurt. All right, so you just wanted them to see your perspective. Okay, clarify more. The Wheel of Fortune again, the King of Cups, and the Death card. So I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune coming out twice, Pisces, you guys are definitely going through your own individual karmic lessons, and you guys are just trying to go with it right now and not create any resistance. And I feel like when the time is ready, you guys are going to understand each other a bit more now that you've had this chance to go through the wheel. Let the wheel take you where it needs you to go, and then you'll both have a higher perspective and be able to complete this cycle. Give me more. Anything else for Pisces and this person? They really like you. Whoever this person is, Pisces, I feel like they really do like you. I don't feel like they were trying to hurt you. But it's like you both were trying to get your point across, but in different ways. And you guys are both realizing that that's not really working. But at least it's bringing you guys to the awareness that something is wrong with the both of you, and it's going to lead to a comfortable conversation. Like at first, this person is going to be confused about why you're responding the way that you're responding, but I feel like you're going to give them a little bit of a viewpoint on where you're coming from, and then they're going to give you a viewpoint of where they're coming from, and together you're going to be like, oh, okay, I understand where you're at, now you understand where I'm at, can we like piece it together so we can avoid this from happening in the future? Like a misunderstanding. Like there was a misunderstanding. And I feel like someone here might be trying to be a little bit vengeful, kind of give someone the taste of their own medicine, but I feel like that might backfire. Someone needs to give someone a little bit more grace and compassion. Of course, there are exceptions. If someone outwardly disrespected someone on purpose and hurt them, whatever, do what you gotta do. But I am being guided to say, please give someone some grace and compassion. There could have been something deeper going on. Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is my incoming text communication card. And then I see the Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So Pisces, I feel like there's a lot of communication between you and another person. It's going to start off a little bit icy, and then it's going to warm up a little bit, and you guys are going to be able to learn from this experience and allow you to move forward. All right, I don't see you guys are done with each other. I feel like you guys are just going through a big hiccup. But take it however it resonates. If you don't want to hear from this person ever again, block them. Block them. But they're coming towards you with communication, so if you don't want to hear from them, block them before they reach out. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Capricorn, I have Taurus, I have Aquarius, Libra, Leo. It could be anybody. Let's get the hidden message. Oh, I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh that used to light up my world. I worry that you've moved on and this is all in my head. Is it? Do you still think about me? For some of you Pisceans, someone may have like waited way too long to check in on you. And they're like, does Pisces even have my number? I feel like I said that to you before. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. I always look for you at airports as if we'll be at the same place in the world. Some of you guys might live at a distance. But I am feeling like there's going to be some karma balanced here with you and another person, Pisces. All right? So I hope that helps. I love you guys. Thank you so much to my awesome mod squad. Thank you so much for running the chat and doing the timestamps. I appreciate you guys so stinking much. Remember, I won't be here for next Sunday's live stream. I'm going to do Saturday instead, just temporarily. I have something big going on for next Sunday. So the live stream is going to be next Saturday and then back to normal Sunday schedule after. All right. On that note, I rock that deck. Later, Gators. And hopefully I can figure out this mirror.